Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to F1 Manager. It's been a while, but it's time for round 15 of our career in Season 1 with the Alpine team. You can see we have made some changes. Alonso in the team still, with Jack Doohan as our second driver. So Esteban Ocon still having that vacation, right? Still having that vacation, but I'm sure he will come back at some point in time. I'm not sure if he's going to come back with us, but let's take a look and see. And Alonso wants to finish at the end of the season as well, so we need to find a replacement for Alonso. We only have 7 races to go, so we need to find a replacement towards the end of the season for him too. But where are we in the standings? So in the standings currently, we are in P3 with 265 points, right behind of Red Bull, and I think it's going to be tough to actually get Red Bull. We're going to try and get Mercedes at the very least, which we are leading right now. So let's see if we can lead once again into the next race as well. And today's race that we're going to do is the Dutch Grand Prix. We're going to get straight into it, reviewing our performance targets. I feel like we can reach Q3. We can, right? We can reach Q2, and then in terms of race targets, P8, we should be able to do that too. Our car obviously has improved a little bit as well. However, before we get into the race, I do want to check the cars and their parts, right? Because I think they might be getting a little bit worn down. The powertrain? No. Oh, the gearbox maybe. Can we change this? Do we change it? I think it is okay. We can do one more race maybe. How about car 2? Is that the same thing? Yeah, same thing for car 2. Okay, we can do that for one more race. What's up, Bearded Fizzy? What's up, welcome in as well. You sacked Ocon? I wouldn't. Look, we sent him on a vacation, okay? We sent him on a vacation. Is that firing? That is, I leave it up to you. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, though, into the race. We are right away already getting ourselves into the Dutch Grand Prix and straight away into the qualifying. So let's go. Let's do it. Boom. What up, Virziate? What up, Sean 10? Jack Doohan in the second car? Yes. He's on a vacation. Where are we sending him, guys? Hawaii. He's off to Hawaii. Off to Hawaii, guys. Off to Hawaii. But it's time for Zandvoort. I'm thinking Gasly might be a good replacement. Let me know in the chat. Who should we replace Alonso with for next season? Who should we replace Alonso with? Who do you think would be the best pick to sign for our team? Alpine to get back to the top. Alright, what do we think? Alright, so here we are for the Dutch Grand Prix. It's looking very sunny, which is great.
We're down to the last
Unless,
races of the season,
I mean, you never know. In the Netherlands, it can also rain all of a sudden from nowhere. So we'll have to wait and see. But for anybody who's joining in, a warm welcome to our Alpine Road to Glory career in F1 Manager game. If you're joining in from the TikTok, great to have you here too. If you're enjoying yourself, then make sure you smash that like button. Keep spamming it. That would mean the world. And, oh my goodness. Wait! Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What are we seeing? What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Wet quali and a wet race, ladies and gentlemen. The Friday is indeed dry as it looked in the little preview, but it's going to be wet in qualifying, wet in the race, heavy rain, full wet. Okay, that's going to be very interesting then. We're going to skip the practice session. So we're gonna get straight into it. Absolute legend. How you doing? Welcome. John Boy Racing.
Driver, let's go.
Hell yeah, love. For the ex-F1 driver. I mean, I'm gonna call myself an ex-F1 driver for until the end of days, guys. Like literally. I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't care. I don't care if anyone says like, or any ex-F1 driver say, no, you can't call yourself like that. I don't care. I drove a flipping F1 car. A real one that's driven in flipping the actual F1 races. So I'm calling myself an ex-F1 driver. John Boy Racing though, thank you so much, man, for the 4-month reset. That is super kind. Welcome back in. Look at that. All those yos in the chat. Zord, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? All right, let's continue. Here we go. And get ourselves into not practice one. We're going to just wait, actually. Oh, wait. Ladies and gentlemen, do we swap out Alonso for Frederick Vesti? Because he's not going to be driving the 2022 car or 2023 car anyway. What do we think? Or do we keep Alonso in so that we can have a good race here? What do you think? I'm not sure if we're going to put Vesti in the car in 2023 anyway, but we signed him, so maybe we should give him some time in the FP1 session. What do you think? Alonso or Vesti? Put it up in the chat. Let's see. Whatever you guys think we do, because you are the engineer today. So get yourselves involved in the chat. Alonso? Just stay with Alonso? Alright. Alonso. Vesti. Vesti. I mean, at the end of the season, we are probably not going to have Alonso anymore. So maybe we should put Vesti. Give Vesti a try. Okay, we'll put Vesti then in. And Alonso will have FP2 and FP3 anyway. All right, cool. Cool. Hey, Tom, saludos de España. Oh, bonjour. Oh, mi amigo. Hola, mi amigo. Good to have you here, Pep Zapata. We're going to get more radar sectors, my man. All right, here we go. As we go into this qualifying session, we're going to simulate because we're not going to do the practice sessions because they're boring, right? We don't care. So we're going to get straight into it. Here we go. Bonjour. Bonjour tout le monde. Hola, mi amigos. Ciao a tutti. Hallo alle zusammen. Hallo meine Freunde. Hallo allemaal. Gesas. Habari. Konnichiwa. Ni hao. Lai ho. I learned a new one. Cantonese. I learned Cantonese. Lai ho. Unless I'm saying something very bad right now, I think we're good, right? I think we're good. All right, we've done the practice sessions. Let's see where we finish with all the drivers.
We continue
Let's
our
take
race
a look
weekend.
and see.
Practice has finished and
Zandvoort,
qualifying is
the
hot on its
Netherlands.
heels.
The
Drivers will
Netherlands.
have to demonstrate
Let's see.
remarkable consistency as they progress through qualifying.
Yo, look at all those
at
gifts.
the very
Rhino
top of their
Hendricks.
game
Thank you so much
looking
for
to
all
lay
the gifts,
down
man.
lap
Appreciate
time
that on the
sets them
TikTok.
apart from their
That's kind of you, man.
competitors. Sometimes that's a
Dragon
mere
90s
fraction
was
of a
Juju
second.
ATP. Thank you for the follow
So
too.
here we
And
are,
welcome to the
ready
family,
to
man.
resume.
Boom. But we're ready to go. We're going to get straight into Q1. But it's up to you. What is our run plan going to look like? Are we going to go? And, ooh, okay. Fernando Alonso. Is not Fernando Alonso. And we have Bottas, Pierre Gasly, and Lewis Hamilton getting some grid penalties. A little bit further down behind, Daniel Ricciardo and Nicholas Latifi, the GOAT. Who is not last? Yo, W. It's Lance Stroll who's last. Let's continue then. And let's get ourselves straight into it. Setup confidence not looking the best, but we can go from here and get them into a better setup. And get straight into it. Into Q1. So let's adapt the setup to make it a little bit better. How do we do that though? That's a very good question. Maybe something like this. Ooh, this is pretty good, huh? Look. Something like this. Maybe. We have a lot of front wing though, so maybe we should adapt it a little bit. Or just put it full. Yeah, a little bit, maybe. A little bit. Keep that like it is. Okay. I like it. This looks good. I like it. Yeah, this looks good. Let's go for it, man. Alright, so for Alonso's car, we got it. Next up, we have Jack Doohan, who you might have seen in the Mexico Grand Prix, right? You might have seen him in the Mexico Grand Prix. Zay Adrian, as well as Andre Felipe. Boom! Thank you so much for the follow as well. Love the TikToks. You are amazing, man. Thank you so much. I'll keep on making them, don't you worry. We have Optimal in the middle. Okay, so let's go and adapt it a little bit here. We need some more front wing. But where are we losing? Ah, there we go. This looks decent. Yeah, this looks decent. Not gonna lie. Pretty decent here. Something like this? Yeah, I like it. Or do I not? You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go for it. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's start a qualifying session then. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining in, a warm welcome. We're skipping practice like we've just done, and we're gonna get straight into the qualifying. I know the setups are not the most interesting part for most of you, so we've done it now, and we're ready to go for the qualifying session, and straight away into the race afterwards as well. So let's go! Boom! Manage qualifying 1. Uno. Time for wet quali. Wait.
Radio check.
It's not even wet. It's
Radio
not
check,
even
okay.
wet. Yo, Ponden coming in with the flipping rain. Yo, literally, you could not have joined in at a better time because we're literally getting started with the qualifying session right here. Literally. What's up, my dude? Yo, lovely to have seen you yesterday on the Red Bull watch along, man. It was so good, so cool to see, man. It's getting better and better as well. Yesterday was a sick race, huh? Holy Jesus. Mental. Got the Gold Coast. Is he from the Gold Coast as well? Are you flipping neighbors by any chance? No flipping way, huh? But welcome in. Good to have you here for anybody who's joining in from Pondens Raid as well. You're joining in right on time. And thank you so much, my dude. You know I love it, man. I really appreciate it. But we're here for Q1. And straight away, I put the ball to you. And that is, how many runs do you think we need for Q1 with the Alpine team to get through to Q2? Welcome to the family. What's good, you absolute legend? How you doing? Welcome. Akeja coming in with the 8-month resubs. My man. My man. Appreciate you, dude. And good luck in about a week's time, my man. I will be following everything, obviously. Obviously. All the best, dude. You're gonna kill it, I'm sure. Hey, what's up, Adam Ovi? Welcome in. I like your sponsorship with the Alpine. It's going to be getting even better in the future, my man. It's going to be great. But thank you so much. What is the weather forecast? Let's take a look and see. So, weather forecast right now is looking like it's going to be rainy in about, what is it, like 10 or so minutes. So, the first qualifying session will be very, very dry. So, that's great. We can do our thing, you know? How ex-F1 driver? I drove an F1 car. I can call myself an F1 driver. Ex-F1 driver, man. I can. Whether you like it or not. I can call myself a flipping F1 ex-F1 driver. I will do it. I'll do it. But let's go and get ourselves into the first run then. I think, guys, how many laps do you think we should do? One or two? One or two? I think one, right? Just one at the end and then boom, we're ready to go. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? One or two? Let me know in the chat. Culinary Crosby, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome to the family. You guys saying one? Okay, cool. We'll do it. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna put soft tires on right here, obviously, because that's what we wanna do. To get the best lap in. In terms of flying laps, we're gonna put one and no additional fuel whatsoever with both cars. So we're gonna do the exact same on both cars. Right here. Run plan, there we go. Include cooldown laps, easy peasy, lemons, go easy. And then we're gonna put them out. But are we gonna do it at the end? I think so, right? Yeah, I think so. I forgot how this game works, guys. Oh, there we go. Full map. Yeah, let's do it at the end. Or do we do it now? If we do it now, we have an opportunity to do it at the end as well. Welcome to the family. What's good, you absolute legend? How you doing? Welcome. Lime G Ninja coming in with the Twitch Prime as well for the very first time. Thank you, man. You guys are treating me, man. Thank you so much. And welcome to the subscription family too, Lime G Ninja. Let's be a ninja here as well. And I guess we just go out on track right now behind the Red Bull. They probably know what they're doing, right? So I guess we just go with them as well. Let's just go after them. Let's just do it. Alonso goes out first. Then we put out Mr. Jack Doohan for Q1. Will we get through to Q2? That is the question. Let me know. What position are we expecting here? I'm thinking we are expecting like a P8 here. P8? Like a top 8 with both drivers. What do we think here? I think a top 8 is going to be doable. So let's go ahead and let them out on track. Jack Doohan out on track as well right now. Ooh, we have some problems here. What is the problem? Gearbox 39%. That should be good enough though, right? Come on. We should be able to go get to the end of the race. Come on, right? Colin, heavy as well, so weak. So, boom. Thank you so much for the follow. High five to you. As we're out on track right now, we are gonna go and accelerate the time a little bit so that they are gonna start their lap. Wet weather. Wet weather! Already? No way. Nah, bruh. No.
Okay, rain falling now in the pit lane.
Okay, we need to be quick. Quick. Rain falling already. If we don't put a lap right now, we are going to be out in Q1 already. Luckily, though, there's a couple of drivers in the pits right now. You can see it on the right-hand side right here. Like right here, they're in the pits. Hamilton, like half of the grid is in still. So we should be able to put a better lap in compared to them because it's only going to get worse out on track. As we go through the first turn right here, we're on board with Jack Doohan. It's Fernando Alonso who's a little bit further up the grid already, but it is raining right now. We're going to ignore, and go and do our flipping lap here. Holy Jesus. Nobody expected this. It was showing rain. Come on, boys. Come on. Are we going to be very slow here? Or is it going to be okay? 60% chance of rain. Not chance, but flipping raining right now. What up, Samino? What up, welcome in. I'd say top 10. All right. I mean, let's find out if we're able to do a lap at least here. But it looks like it's going to be so wet in just a couple of laps that it's nearly going to be impossible. Jack Doohan a little bit behind as well. Look how slow he is right now. I think he'll be like 4 or 5 seconds slower. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Now, I'm wondering if the rest of the grid is currently out on track on intermediates. Yes, they are! Everybody who goes out on track right now is on the intermediate tires. And we're getting held up here as well. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it, you can do it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It's so slow. They're doing a 1:27 here as their last lap. Fastest lap. We need to refuel soon. Ignore, ignore, ignore. What is the lap time gonna be? Heading to garage. It's 2.7 seconds slower than Verstappen. Oh my goodness. Alright, they need to go back into the pits. Doohan was 3.6 seconds slower than Alonso. Alright, back into the pits they go then. And I think we have to do a lap on the intermediates. We have to. Are those who are doing laps on intermediates slower or quicker than us? That's the question. Alright. Let's put on the intermediates then. Straight away. Put one lap only. And we do the same thing with the car of Jack Doohan. Oh my goodness. Did you expect this, guys? Did you expect this? No way. Samino though, thank you so much for the follow as well. What's up? I did a qualifying session in Canada and it was rain a lot. That half the field either crashed or didn't run at all. Oh my goodness. We're still there, but I think we need to go out straight away. What do you think? Do we go out straight away? Yeah, we have to. All right, Doohan first. He's way behind. Then Alonso, I guess. Holy moly. Hey, what up, Jake Maloon? What's up? Nicky gets the lottery. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's in P7. Oh my goodness. Russell will 100% get through because he did his lap on the soft tires. All right, come on, boys. This is going to be really tough. It might even be full wet weather. Oh my goodness, it's full wet weather now. Oh, I can't believe it. We might be out. We might be out. No way. Just because we went out on track on the soft tire, then having to go back in as well. We don't have a lot of time remaining. I think P9 and P11, Jaden. All right, well, we'll have to put a good lap in here on the intermediates if it's still possible, but it's super wet right now. I'm doing great myself, what a bitch. I hope you're doing all right as well. On this fine Saturday. Lots of you, I guess, are just enjoying your weekend off. It's a perfect place to be right now. A little bit more of a chill stream, but it's going to be flipping exciting once we get into the race as well. You know how we go. You know how we do it. JP Neutron, thank you for the follow too. What's up? Welcome to the family. As it's 6.5 minutes remaining, it is Alonso in P12, Verstappen P11. We might all be out, to be honest. But we still have Leclerc, Albon, Magnussen, Gasly, Tsunoda, who haven't set a lap time yet. Now though, we're going to get started with our lap here with Alonso and Doohan, who is getting held up a little bit here by the McLaren, but unfortunately, or fortunately enough for us, he is on his out lap, which currently starts in his quick lap. So let's go on board right here. Let's see what the sector times are. Albon on green, but everybody else on yellow, because obviously you can't go quicker. Some people on the wet tires, bruh. I think it's drying up though. I think it is drying up. Will there be... Wait. Nah, this session we will not have dry anymore. But I do think we're gonna have dry towards the end of the... Or towards the start of the Q2 session. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. The weather conditions are mental. I don't know how quick or how slow we're gonna be here. But most people are doing 132s, so I'm thinking they can't improve anymore over us. Vettel and Stroll are behind of Doohan, all Albon in P13. Bro, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. But welcome in for anybody who's joining in right now. You're joining into the F1 Manager career currently in Zandvoort in the Netherlands, round 15 out of 22. And it's Q1 with rain. It is mayhem. As we go through the last and final turn with Fernando Alonso. It's going to be... let's not refuel. No, let's not do that. There we go. I hate that it's saying that about the fuel. It's annoying. Every single time. It's going to be P12 for Alonso and P15 for Doohan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's going to be close. I don't... It's only going to get better though, right? The weather. Alright, we have to get back into the pits now. Let's accelerate the time. Rain
no
stop.
more rain from what we can see. Keep
Rain
us
stop.
updated on track
Okay, we have one lap then. One lap.
Copy.
We have one lap then. Alright, let's put the soft tires on. Let's put the old ones or new ones. Nah, let's put new ones. I don't want to risk it. And the same thing for Jack Doohan. And let's see if we can go out, because it's still full wet. Or still intermediate weather. But it's not raining anymore, even though it's wet right now. Let's see if there's anybody out on track still. It is one of the Alpha Tauris. Look. It is still rainy. As you can see right here, but it is not raining, right? Oh, and Doohan is out at the moment. Doohan is out, so we have to go on dry tires. We have to go soon, though. Oh, this is going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. Inters for the win. Alright, guys, we need to make a decision now. Inters or dries. If you look right up top here, you can see it's getting better and better. Softs are 10 seconds slower. Minus 10. Alright, inters or dries? Inters, inters, inters. There we go. There we have to go new tires. Too much water on track. Inters, 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 inters. Alright, we'll do inters. Inters right here. This might be what is going to save us, guys. For Alonso and inters for Jack Doohan. Will we have enough time then remaining to go get out on track? Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Alright, Alonso first. Boom, send out. Doohan, boom, send out. Oh, will we get through, ladies and gentlemen? Alonso is on the verge in P14. 8 tenths behind. Oh my goodness, look at the leader. We're 11.5 seconds behind of Russell. Everybody goes out on track right now. Holy moly. It's drying up though. It's drying up. But will it be dry enough here for dries at the end? Don't think so. Everybody on intermediates here for a last and final run. As we do our out lap, we have enough time to go and do our lap as well. This is gonna be incredibly close. In the qualifying session, 1.5 minutes left. We are in the drop zone. Even though we have a car that should be able to get into Q2 easily, the rain hit us at the worst time ever. We did not expect it. We thought it was going to be dry all session long. And now we have to go and put a mental lap in. Be better, be quicker than Charles Leclerc with the car of Jack Doohan to actually be able to get through to Q2. What do you think, ladies and gents? Put it up in the chat. Do we get through with both cars? Yes or no? What do you think? Yes or no? You can see if it's going to dry up or not. We can see it right here, and it's showing yes. But we don't know if it's going to be dry, you know? It can be dry, but it can also be, like, still damp, you know? Right now, it's still damp. You can see it right over here. Currently, it is 3.43 millimeters of water still. As we go on a lap right here, on board with Alonso. Let's see if we can go and improve. We need at least green sector somewhere. Otherwise, we're going to be slower than our previous fastest. So, let's see what we can do. We have less water on the track. We are right behind the McLaren. Can we improve? Here we go then. For the last and final lap in qualifying. Through the first turn, Alonso in front, Doohan right behind. Is there anybody behind of Doohan? No. Is there anybody behind of Alonso? Yes, because that is the car of Doohan. So, decent gap. That's good for us. Oh, man. McLaren super slow. Super slow. Look at that. Oh, no. Alonso is going to get held up by the McLaren. Why is he out? It's Lando Norris, I think. Or is that Ricardo? Oh, no. It's a Ricardo right there. I can't believe it. Don't hold us up. We're quick. Jack Doohan is quicker at the moment. Alonso slower. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alonso on the verge of being out in P15. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Another driver looked up. It's a yellow sector in sector 2. Somebody's looked up in the wet. Alonso P16. Green second sector. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Seems to have been a
Doing green,
lock-up.
green. Tsunoda looks up. As we get through the last and final turn, will we be through with Alonso? As Alonso's P16, we have to go and get quicker compared to Gasly. We need to refuel. No. Come on, come on. Little bit of a slipstream here. Little bit of a slipstream. It's gonna be P8 with Alonso and P11 with Jack THOMB. Ladies and gentlemen, we go through the Q2 just about though. The weather eased up at the perfect time because literally we went from 11 seconds slower, from being 11 seconds slower to being 6 seconds slower than the lead who was on dry tires. So, oh my goodness. That's crazy. Wait, it was P8 and P11. Wait, did we drop down a little bit here? Lewis Hamilton has a penalty. Nicholas Latifi goes through. Oh my goodness, who's out then? Who's out? It is Yuki Tsunoda out. Lance Stroll, Alexander Albon, Vettel, and Kevin Magnussen. Daniel Ricciardo just about makes it through by 0.5 of a second. It was huge gaps though, knowing that it was crazy conditions. And George Russell has the fastest lap. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna play F122 today? No F122 today. I'll be playing once again on like Tuesday or something like that. I'll announce it on my Discord. As always. But today is an F1 Manager stream. An extra one actually. Extra stream. I was not planning on doing that. Ali Zivan, as well as S1TX, as well as Vertex Sainty, and Bearded Vic. Boom. Welcome to the family as well. Alright, let's continue. Let's go to Q2, ladies and gents, as we have 93% confidence on Alonso's car. What's Q2? Absolute legend. How you doing? Waka waka waka,
I
man.
swear every time I tune into a stream I'm sharing a sub-anniversary somehow. I swear it's not that long, love.
He just tunes in every month to share his sub anniversary. Thanks, Jeff. I hope you've been good, man. Good to see you in here as always, dude. Hope you've been keeping up, man. You know it, dude. Always awesome to see you. Alright, do we change anything on Jack Doohan? Nah, we keep it like this, I guess. I mean, 76%. It's okay. Let's start qualifying 2 then. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Are you ready?
Now ready to check.
To witness, hopefully, a good qualifying.
Yeah,
Will we have
ready to
rain, though? No, no rain anymore. I mean, that's what we said last time, too. You know how that happened, but... I mean... Let's see. Let's see. Hey, man, love the bits. Can I get a hey? Hey, Brady, what's up? Hey, man, good to have you here, man. All right, let's go ahead and get out. Check the track. It's not gonna be wet. Not gonna be wet. It's gonna be fine. No rain whatsoever. So I think now what we do is we can save the tires massively and go for one run and one run only. Or we can use the old tires first and then new tires and do 2 runs. Let me know in the chat. What do you think? Old tires and then new tires? Or do we do 1 run in Q2? Put it up in the chat. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? 1 or 2 runs? 1 or 2? It's up to you. I think 2 could be good here. So that we make sure we get through to Q3. But I think we should be able to get through. 2 old and later new. Alright, cool. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the old tires on first. There we go. On both cars, right? Which we haven't really used yet. We haven't really used the tires. We're going to go now, and then we're going to go at the end as well. So we're going to do 2 runs, but we're going to make it quick. Send out, and we're going to accelerate the times. So we let them do their formation laps. And here we go then. On board with Alonso. On board with Jack Doohan. As we look at the sector times. Purple for Lando Norris, who is the very first car to do a lap so far. But it should be able to go quicker here. Will the magic unfold once again with Fernando Alonso? I'm still sad to see him go from the Alpine team in real life for next season. But let's enjoy him in our career right here still. Oh, look at that! Purple is quicker than Jack Doohan and Lando Norris at the moment in the first sector. Will he be quickest once a couple of other drivers come through as well? Yes, still quicker than Joe, Mick Schumacher, Bottas as well. He is the quickest driver out on track right now, but let's wait until Verstappen or one of the Mercedes comes over. Purple in the second sector as well, quicker than Lando Norris. He is incredibly quick right now, and it should be quickest of anybody out on track very soon. With Jack Doohan in P. Oh no, don't hold me up, don't hold me up, don't hold me up. Somebody holding us up. That's going to lose us a little bit of time here with Alonso, or give us a slipstream as he goes out of the way. That is exactly what we did not want there. And it's purple again for Alonso then, to get a P1 by... Oh my goodness, that's quick. Doohan in P2. And it's only 1/10 of a gap here between of Jack Doohan and Fernando Alonso. A very good lap, remember, on all tires as well. Have you ever raced in real life? Yes, Brady. Well, raced, no. But driven race cars, yes. I have driven the Lotus E20 from Kimi Räikkönen about a month ago on the Paul Ricard track. That is the F1 car, right? The F1 car that drove in the 2012 season that Kimi Räikkönen has driven. And, which was the best day of my life. And I've driven Formula 4 at Paul Ricard, and I've driven Formula 4 at the Sebring track, which was honestly so cool, so cool. Absolutely #blessed that I was able to do that. Truly insane. Bottas goes quicker than Alonso though at the moment. Oh my goodness, this is season 1, Jack, season 1 of our career. And we're in round 15, so this is our home Grand Prix because I am actually from Netherlands myself. Guys, let me know in the chat, where are you watching from right now? We have people from all over the world. Literally, we have the most diverse chat in the entirety of the world. It's crazy. Did you have a 1v1 on F1 22 with Ocon? Yes, that's me. I was at the Paris Motor Show about 2 weeks ago. And I did a stream with Esteban Ocon there, and I crashed him. I crashed him out. And then I blamed it on him. It was great. Yo! Jeffy boy coming in with a gifted sub to the real professor. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, man. Oh, man. Coming in every month to share his anniversary and then give some subs. I love it, dude. Thank you so much. I see Belgium, Brazil, Netherlands, Slovakia, Hungary, England, Sweden, Netherlands, France, Scotland, right? Scotland, Malaysia, Slovenia, Hungary, Portugal, Belgium, Brazil. How you doing? Welcome. Boom! It's the potato zone as well, coming in with the very first subscription too. My man.
My man.
My man. Thank you so much. Alright, we're gonna put on some brand new tires, ladies and gents. Brand new tires for that second and last run. At the moment, we are just about a 10th behind from George Russell. And Latifi is holding last. I don't think he's gonna get through to Q3, but let's see. Who knows? Who is the reserve driver? It's Frederick Vesti. And the funny thing is, Frederick Vesti is a Formula 2 driver. He's gonna drive the real-life Mercedes F1 car in Abu Dhabi. He actually came into the Twitch chat to negotiate his contract with us. Like, he was there and we were like, it was hilarious. Literally, check out that episode if you haven't yet watched it on the replay channel on YouTube. It was hilarious. Literally, he came into the chat saying, no, I want more money. Okay, we give him more money. So now he's our reserve driver. We had live negotiations with him in the Twitch chat. Let's go ahead and accelerate a little bit to the end so we can do our last and final run. We're going to do it around 2 minutes, I guess. Let's see. Are you going to miss Vettel in Formula 1? I mean, who is not going to miss Vettel in Formula 1, right? Everyone. Everyone. Ooh, we're actually not that safe at the moment. Let's put Doohan out first. We are safe. We have about 6/10 of a second, 7/10 of a second to P11. But we're P8 and P9. So it's not, in terms of position, not that safe, you know. But let's see. Let's go out on track right now. We're going to have clean track with both Doohan and Alonso. But let's see. Yeah, we have Frederick Vesti as our reserve driver. But I'm not quite sure if we are going to put him in the car for next season. Because Alonso told us, Tom, I want to retire. Or at least I want to go to a different team. I don't want to continue with Alpine. I was like, hey, yo, come on, man. Come on, man. At least stay with me. So he doesn't really want to stay. So I'm thinking about going with a different driver, but I don't know who. I was thinking Gasly, but let me know. Who would be the best driver to replace Fernando Alonso in our team? Remember, it's our team. You guys get to decide as well. So get yourselves involved in the chat too. Ali Sven as well as Z Vibing. Thank you for the follows too. What's up? Welcome in. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Put Ocon back in? We can, to be honest. We can put him back in. Pierre or Charles? Yeah, I was thinking Charles as well. Norris, Hamilton, Lewis. Just keep Alonso. He doesn't want to stay though. And also I want to think about the future, you know. He's 40 years old. In the game, I mean, in real life, he stays the best forever, you know. He stays on point forever, but in the game, he doesn't. All right, we are going to start our lap right here. Our last and final lap in Q2. Will we be able to put in a good lap time then? As we look at the sector times, we see green for Bottas, we see green for Leclerc, and we see purple for Max Verstappen. Let's find out what we're going to be able to do with the car of Jack Doohan as well in Season 1, Round 15 of the Dutch Grand Prix. Q2 right now, we're going to get straight into Q3 as well, which will be the grand shootout for the top 10. And hopefully we can get a good position so that we can fight with Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell. Well, maybe not the Ferraris. They might be very good. Oh, somebody has spun! Ladies and gentlemen, somebody has spun. Who was that? Yellow flag where? Where was the yellow flag? Crash, ladies and gentlemen, a crash!
There's been a crash.
Leclerc!
Let's take a look at the replay.
Are you serious?
Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Oh, we're not going to be able to do our lap. Are you serious? Leclerc crashes to get probably a red flag. It has to be a red flag, right?
That was a bitter
But it has to be a red flag.
And it may have really hurt their
Oh, I
overall
can't
chances.
believe it. We were on a flyer, I think, so far. Is that a red flag? It's green. Come on, come on. Clear the track, my man. Clear the track. Let us do our thing. Oh, we cleared the track already. Beautiful. We are green with both cars. Come on. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. On board with Jack Doohan through the last and final turn. What is it going to be? The bank corner right here as we ignore the fuel consumption. We're going to go over the line to get a P8. He goes quicker than Alonso. However, Alonso's quick as well, as he was ahead of him. Let's see what he can do right here. 6.5 tenths behind the leader. He's going to improve and get P5 ahead of Leclerc, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful lap by Fernando Alonso, as he's about 2 tenths quicker than his teammate and actually gained 4 positions with that, from P9 to P5. W's in the flipping chat. Remember though, this is not his qualifying position because we're gonna go to Q3 still. So we have to be as quick as we can in Q3 as well. Oh man, I thought it was Q3! Oh man. Fastest first sector for... Oh no, it was the fastest, not first sector. It was the fastest lap in Q1, but it was a weird Q1. It was a very weird Q1 with rainy weather as well. TTV Sweat Jimmy, what's up? Welcome to the family as well. Alright, so we have Valtteri Bottas with a penalty. We have Lewis Hamilton with a penalty. So if we are finishing behind of Hamilton, we're going to finish in front. So with this lap, we would be P4 on the grid, which is insane. So let's go and continue. And let's go and get into Q3. This is the one, ladies and gentlemen, where it's all going to be decided for the starting grid. Let's find out what we can do. What's up, Arhood? Put Gasly in the team. All right, I'm thinking the same as you, F1 HHO. Thinking the same. All right, so do we do 2 laps, ladies and gents? We do 2 laps, right? One at the start, one at the end. We have gotten enough tires available, or do we use 1 old and 1 new, so we save 1 new set of tires for the race? Guys, what do we do? 2 times new, or 1 times old as well, so we save tires? Let me know. I feel like we should do 1 new. 1 old, 1 new. We can use the 92% old softs. 1 old? Okay, we'll do that. I think that's a very good bet. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a very good bet. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So... let's put it on both of the cars. Let's go out straight away. The old tires first and then the quick tires at the end, so we can improve a little bit, you know? It's always a good feeling when you're improving. Let's try and get Alonso on the podium. Hell yeah, Maria. Let's go for it. I think we can, to be honest. We have done it in the past. I think we can do it again. Thank you for the follow as well, by the way. As well as JDXPTO. Yo, yo, yo. Is it going to rain for the race? Yes, it will rain for the race. We're going to have a heavy rain race, ladies and gents. At least that is what is expected. It said heavy rain for this qualifying too. We did get heavy rain, but it didn't last the whole race or the whole qualifying. So that's going to be very interesting. Let's go out on track though with the car Fernando Alonso. And then right up behind him, Jack Doohan. Because we know Jack Doohan is a little bit slower, right? So he doesn't get too close. Or he doesn't close in too much to the point where he's going to lose time. I think it's smart. Hello, do you speak French? Just a little bit. Like, not that much. I do not really speak a lot of French. Seulement un petit peu, mon frère. But I'm not from France. I'm from the Netherlands myself, for anybody who's wondering. So this is my home race. This is my home race. Why don't you compete in esports, mate? 2 reasons. Because I'm too slow. I mean, to be honest, I did qualify for the esports pro draft in 2020, but... and the other reason is because I love what I do right now way more than being the best of the best and having to practice all day for that. Because you don't realize, or a lot of people don't realize, F1 esports is probably even more time consuming than being a real life F1 driver. These guys practice from 9 a.m. to flipping 9 p.m. every single day. Alright? And I obviously can't do that when I do content creation. So, and I love what I do. I love content creation. I love entertaining way more than I do trying to be the quickest. So, that is why. Alright, we are gonna go. Rip Eyes. They have actually got this, at Alpine Esports, we have special glasses actually. Which the other teams do not have, which actually helps you focus as well as not get fatigued with your eyes, which is very interesting, very interesting. The results have not shown it yet, but I have faith the boys can turn it around. It was a little bit of a tough season so far, but we have one more event. All right, on the first lap though, we're gonna check out the sector times. Alonso is green, Perez purple. Will Alonso be able to go and get a purple somewhere? Not quite sure because Perez is in the quicker car, but let's find out. At least if we can get close, I'm very happy with that already. Oh, don't hold us up. Don't hold us up. Don't hold us up. Hey! Hey! Oh, not like this. Why does the in-game cam look dirty? It's very realistic, this game. It's very realistic, this game. This is not perfect for Alonso. It might even be that Doohan is going to gain more time compared to Alonso. Alright, here we go then. Through the last and final turn. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be P2 for Fernando Alonso. In P3 behind, it will be the car of Jack Doohan. Only 5 tenths. 4 tenths of Perez is Alonso. So that's not bad whatsoever. Gaspar Fan Fabian, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? You will do the next race weekend or just this? Just this race weekend. Which will take a little bit of time as well. So... You'll have the stream up for a little bit longer, don't worry. We're only in Q1 or Q3 right now. We're gonna have to do the full race still, so it's gonna take like a little bit still. Don't worry. Alright, so we're gonna put the brand new tires on right here, as well as this one. And then that should be... yeah, that should be it. One more run. We're P6 and P8 right now with Guang Yu Zhou. Haven't done a lap yet. He hasn't done a lap yet. How about that Kota race in F1 Esports? That was mental. Honestly, the best F1 Esports race I've ever watched. And I've watched every single race. Since 2017... 2017 was the first race, I think. They did. Which was still in a very different setting. When Brandon Lee... yeah, that was 2017. When Brandon Lee won the championship. And he did his famous finger wag. I've watched every single F1 Esports race since the very beginning. Luca Anonymous, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Yo, yo, yo. A lot of people who currently watch don't know that Brandon Lee was OP back in the day. Like, he was the benchmark. Like Jarno Opmeer was 2 years ago and in last year. Brandon Lee was overpowered in the first 2 years. Like, nobody could beat him. It was crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and go out here in a little bit. Let's go and advance the time to about 1 minute and 50 seconds. Let's take a look and see. If you're enjoying yourself, by the way, make sure you go and hit that like button on the TikTok. It would mean the world. And get following if you haven't yet. If you're joining in just now, though, a warm welcome. My name is Tom, for anybody who doesn't know. And people call me the Bomb. Why do they do that? Because I am sexy, okay? You ask anyone in the chat, they will say, oh, that is correct, okay? He's not lying. There you go. All right. Are you gonna stream tomorrow? No, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna stream probably next time, Monday or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. What did Science do? He just kind of straight lined you in his face. I know, right? Literally. Literally. My man. My man. What's he doing? Crazy. The funny thing is, Leclerc did it afterwards as well. It's crazy. He did the exact same thing. Slammed us in the rear. What's up, though, Ricky? All right, here we go. What are your thoughts on Ricciardo not having a seat? I think it's a big shame. I hope he'll come back. I hope he'll come back. He has the talent. We all know he does. But the last couple of years, it's been a little bit lacking, you know? But I know he can come back from it. That's for sure. However, I beat him in the F1 game, you know? So, I mean, maybe I should be in that seat. I beat him in the F1 game. Remember, Ricciardo sent me a message. Hey, Tom, you want to beat me on the Kota? Yep. Easy clap. I beat him. All right. Easy clap. Skilox, thank you for the follow. What's up? As well as Old School Lick. Boom. What's up? What's up? All right, we're going to do our very last lap. We have a little bit of time remaining. Duan coming through the last and final corner as well. We see everybody out on track doing their lap. Ooh, and actually, Duan is going to have to let somebody by. Oh, no. Please, no. He's going to get traffic now. Are you serious? Just let us by once again on the straight here. Please, please. Oh, purple for Verstappen in the meantime. Let's check what the lap times are. Hey! Are you serious? Okay, maybe we got a little bit of karma there. Because Jack Doohan held him up as well. Oh, this is not going to be a great lap for Doohan. He's P8 as well. Come on! Brand new tires, though. What is it going to be? Alonso's quick green sector in the first one. As we go and look behind, we don't see Jack Doohan. He has dropped down a little bit already, I think, due to the fact that he got held up. Yeah, there you go. Yellow flag for Jack, or yellow sector for Jack Doohan. However, now in Q3, in the last and final lap, Alonso is going to be on his last and final flyer. 5.5 tenths behind of the lead right now. Hamilton finishes P4. Leclerc finishes P5. And if we gain 1/10 of a second with the car for Fernando Alonso, we could get P5, but I'm not quite sure if it's possible. Jack Doohan is not going to improve. He's slower in the first and second sector. But Fernando Alonso, through the last and final sector, last and final turn, let's see what it's going to be. Come on! It's going to be P. Oh, he doesn't improve then, Fernando Alonso. And we go on board with Jack Doohan. No way he's going to improve as well. He's going to be P9. And ladies and gentlemen, it will be a starting grid position of P6 and P9. Best of the rest, really. And better than Russell, actually, by Fernando Alonso. But Jack Doohan can't close in enough to be able to get that position from Valtteri Bottas to be best of the rest, right? Let's see what we can do in the race, which we're going to get into right here, right now. Who do you think is going to win in Brazil? I mean, it makes sense that I feel like Verstappen is kind of unbeatable at this point in time. But I would say if anybody else can win in Brazil, it's going to be Mercedes. So I would say maybe Hamilton or Russell. Probably Hamilton. I don't think Ferrari is going to be... they can come back though, because it's not that high altitude anymore, like in Mexico, where their engine was lacking a lot of pace. So let's see. Skilox, thank you for the follow too. All right, let's advance. We are P6 and P9, which together becomes 69. Perfecto mundo. That's how we like.
But there's no surprises in that.
Zandvoort and the Netherlands. Would be cool to see Hamilton get a win. Yeah, but I want to see a hard fought battle. I don't want to see an easy win. That would be no fun. Like in Kota. Oh man, if you won that race, it would have been cool. Or in Mexico, but in Mexico, like that strategy, man. Holy Jesus. Holy moly. Do you think Sebastian will come back when Audi's there? I don't think so.
So let's see how the
too
teams
long. It's
tackle this race
2026.
today here at the Dutch Grand Prix.
However, we are here for the Dutch Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen, as we are looking forward to getting our strategy in. Is it dry? Wait. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, it's gonna rain like crazy. Look, guys, look at the top. It's gonna rain like crazy. But we have a couple of laps of dry weather. Guys, do we start on inters? It can also mean, guys. Oh, this is tough, man. We can gamble on inters at the start. Because it's gonna rain, but how many laps? 2 laps in? Or we're gonna be lost. We're gonna be lost. But then, when they pit, we're gonna be P1. Oh, this is gonna be incredibly tough, but it's up to you. Inters. We're not gonna do wets, no. Do we do inters? Do we gamble and go inters at the start, even though it's dry? It's gonna rain in like 2 laps. Not worth the gamble? I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. We can be P1 with both drivers, P1 and P2. Only 2 laps. How many time are we gonna lose? How much time are we gonna lose in 2 laps? Or do we... Look. Maybe we gamble with one driver and the other driver we keep on the same strategy. What do you think? One car yes, one car no? There you go. I think that is the best strategy. We have to go softs though, because it will rain. With Alonso, we go softs. Right? And we don't even change the strategy because it's going to be crazy afterwards. We just go softs and then we see what we do from there. And then with Jack Doohan, I'm thinking, ladies and gentlemen, to go and do intermediates. And then whatever is after that, we don't care, right? Literally. I feel like this is the one. Do you agree? Put a number 1 in the chat. Do you think, what the flip, Tom? Are you serious? Number 2. Let's find out. I think this could be the best strategy we have ever done in our life. Or the worst. Let's find out. Alright, I think we should do it. You guys are saying 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. We're gonna have Alonso on the safe strategy. Jack Doohan on the very, very tough strategy. We're gonna put the fuel down to... No, not down. We're gonna put it... No, we're gonna keep it the same. But we're gonna put the driving options up on Fernando Alonso to push. And then we're gonna keep the driving stuff on normal for Jack Doohan so we can go quick once the weather is appropriate. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you're here joining in to the start of the Dutch Grand Prix. We're gonna do a full race and it's gonna be fire because it will be raining all over. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome then. Here we go.
It's a somewhat overcast.
Red Smurf, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Boom. What up, Louise?
Looking here at Fernando Alonso.
You may as well quit
We're
right
in the
now.
front half of the pack, so there's plenty of
I
potential
mean,
for them.
I'll come back to your comment.
And here's the
Flashman,
second
I'll come
Alpine.
back.
They might
You are a
not
good
be in the
manager,
top
you should
3
manage
spots,
Liverpool.
but things could change
Are they
fast
not
once
doing
the race
well at the
gets
moment?
underway. The race start is mere seconds away.
Alright, here we go. The race starts is mere seconds
Here
away.
we go.
And here we go
It's
then,
the
as the
Dutch
lights go over the
Grand
start.
Prix.
The Dutch Grand Prix right here. What is it going to be then? As we have the Red Bulls
And
on
it's
top,
lights
on
out,
P1 and
and
P2.
away
It's
we
Fernando
go.
Alonso in P5 with a very good start as we actually have... Oh no! Oh my goodness! How is this so slow?
Nice one, mate.
No way! He literally didn't come off the grid.
That's all good.
It's Alonso though, up into P3 right now as he goes around the outside of the car of Carlos Sainz. Jack Doohan goes all the way to the back with Fernando Alonso P4 going for for the podium here as he goes up the inside now of the car of Charles Leclerc. It is going to be crucial that he makes these positions. Incredible job here from Alonso at the start. As he gains from P5 to P3 at the moment. Goes around the inside as well for Verstappen. But we are truly in the fight here with Fernando Alonso. However, Jack Doohan. What the flip, dude. He forgot to press the gas. Uh-oh, Flashman was right. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Alonso, though, is super quick right now. Trying to overtake the car of over Verstappen with the Ferraris already being overtaken by him. It's Jack Doohan who is struggling right now, but the rain is coming very soon, and we have to keep him going on those tires. We have to keep him going, okay? As now Alonso goes for an overtake on the car of Verstappen. He goes around the outside, has a truly impressive run through the corner, and if he can keep it up, that's going to be a better traction zone all the way throughout the next one. Around the outside once again, Verstappen keeping him behind on the medium tires for Verstappen, so he's going to have a little bit more of traction, and Fernando Alonso makes the move now for P2. Will that be P1 though, as Fernando Alonso is going to try and go for an overtake now on the car of Perez. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be P1 for Fernando Alonso. However, Perez comes back on the outside as he goes side by side to the next one, inside for us, and that's going to be P1 for real. And the battery is empty. We're not going to have a lot of battery to defend from Perez. We're going to try our best to keep him behind. As we look behind of him right now, it's going to be Perez closing in, but not close enough to go for an attack. But holy Jesus.
DRS enabled.
What a start here. What a start. Jack Doohan 15 seconds behind. We're going to stay out. We have to commit. We have one of our drivers at the front, but we have one of our drivers all the way at the back. Jack Doohan, my dude. Come on, rain now. Now. It looks like it's going to rain at any point in time, though. Look at how dark the sky looks. It's okay. We'll come back from here. Don't worry. Like Bob Marley has once said, the famous words, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. Alright, that's what we keep telling ourselves. However, look at this. It's going to be the car of Perez trying to go for an attack. Wet weather predicted. So that's good for the car of Jack Doohan. Very good for the car. And it's now... It's wet.
A bit of rain on the track.
Come on! Alright, now we need to push. Deploy. Attack. Everything, attack. Wet weather. When will we pit with the car of Alonso, though? When will we pit with the car of Alonso? When should we pit?
Push, come on.
This lap, right? This lap.
Copy.
Do we pit this lap? Track getting damp? Ladies and gentlemen, do we pit this lap with Fernando Alonso? It's very wet. Everybody pits at the moment. We were a little bit too late right here. Oh, it's crazy. Do we pit with the car of Fernando Alonso? Pit. Alright, we're gonna pit. For intermediates. Brand new intermediates. Holy Jesus. This could be very good for Jack Doohan as well in the meantime, as he's pushing all out. What a race so far. Louise as well as PogChamp. Dude, what's up, dude? Welcome into the stream as well. You're joining in right on time, because remember, over here we don't create a stream, we create a flipping show. The show is fully unleashed now. Fully unleashed. If you're enjoying yourself, make sure you hit that follow button as well. And spam that like button on the Twitch. But we're pitting right now for the intermediates. Not wet, because wet is not going to be useful. But we're going to pit with Alonso. He's going to go into the pits. Jack Doohan will stay out. Will he be closing into the rest? Oh, I think so. Look, he's gonna overtake people. At least one. Yes! He's ahead of Vettel. Alright, then we can do even better, even more. Come on! Alright, to be honest, it was not a strategy, but at least we're still in the mix. With Jack Doohan. Look at this! They're on wet tires!
Keep closing up. Great job.
What are they doing? They're on wet tires. Oh, Alonso is super quick. We might even be ahead of... We might even be behind with Alonso. Look how slow they are. We went one lap too late.
Just advanced.
Jack Doohan up at the P17. He's going incredibly quick. All right, let's check at the tires right here.
Done.
Gasly could be the leader of this race. Gasly could be the leader of this race. Fernando Alonso leading at the moment. Goes into the pits right here. How long is the pit stop going to be? Not that long. Perez keeps on going. No way. No way. Perez going to be lost. Perez going to be lost. As we go into the pits. Come on. Quick, quick, quick. Don't get held up. Don't get held up. No! Oh, we killed that guy. Absolute shambles. Oh my goodness. And we all get overtaken by Verstappen. But Jack Doohan already comes through to go and gain the position on Fernando Alonso. What? What's happening? Alonso right in front of Jack Doohan. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's
Trying to do some lift up.
absolute madness.
Yeah, copy me.
I don't understand what's going on. Oh my goodness. Verstappen leads the race. Gasly P2. Albon P3. What
Lift and
is going on? Alexander Albon and the Williams is P3. But I don't think the wets are going to be good. I don't think the wets are going to be good because look at the weather. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna get better, and then it's gonna get worse, and then it's gonna get better, and then it's gonna be dry. So we're gonna have dries at the end of the race as well. As Jack Doohan tries to go for an overtake on Rico. No, oh my goodness, I was almost burping. Come on, bro, go for it. Get him done. No, it's not Jack Doohan, it's the car for Fernando Alonso. Jack Doohan right behind over Hamilton. He just got overtaken. Perez pits.
Oh, it's all good.
Hey, 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 hey. What's Jack Doohan doing? Oh, the wets are better now. The wets are better. The wets are quicker. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. What's happening? The wets are quicker right now. I can't believe it. What's happening? I'm not pitting for wets though. We're staying out. We're staying out on the inters. Clogs in. Thank you so much for the follow as well. What's up? Yo, yo, yo. We are dropping down a little bit, but we just have to stay behind of them. Alonso right now closing in. It's very heavy weather. Very heavy rain. Oh my goodness. It's P11 for Jack Doohan, which we never would have expected at the start of the race. Alonso P5 as he's closing into the cars in front. And that is Pierre Gasly and Sainz. As you can see, a lot of inters, a lot of wets. But the wets look a little bit quicker right now compared to the inters. Jack Doohan's struggling a little bit, also due to the fact he has worse tires compared to everyone. But at least we tried with him. And he still gained a couple. Well, he didn't lose a lot of positions. Williams though, P2 and P7. Latifi, the GOAT, in P7. Are you serious? Incredible. Actually incredible. What up, Shia Poof? What up? Alright, so it's 10 seconds behind the leader for Alonso. Verstappen has done very well so far. Best strategy calls. Everything perfect. But now we close into the car of Pierre Gasly, who went one lap earlier, and we should have pitted that lap. If we did, we would have gotten P1 here right now. We would have been ahead of Verstappen. We would have been P1. As Fernando Alonso does different lines though, compared to Pierre Gasly. Goes the wide line around the outside. Tries to go for it. Jack Doohan loses positions, after positions, after positions, after positions. And it's P13 right now. I don't know why. What's happening with him? What's happening with you? But let's go on board with the car of Alonso. Perez overtakes Doohan for P12. Doohan struggling in the wet, massively. Old school Williams, it looks like it, guys. It is only 6.8 seconds, 14 positions gained, 13 positions gained. Ricardo, 13 positions gained. It's crazy. What lap? It's lap 7 out of 72, ladies and gents. For anybody who's wondering, for anybody who's joining in just now, lap 7 out of 72. And we have Alonso going for an overtake on the car of Pierre Gasly. Can't quite do it though. At least not yet. And look at all these drivers behind, man. What a big, big train. Latifi wants Alonso's seat. Yeah, it looks like it, man. Holy. Alright, Alonso, come on, go for it. Go for it, go for it. Joe THOMB, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome to the family. Come on. Come on. The weather will be looking better here soon. And we might have to go on another set of intermediates. Because you can see right here, the weather, it's gonna get bad at some point again. So maybe we go inters, wets, inters, and then dries. How does that sound? Looking at the weather right now. At 100%, the wets are better. And we have 90, 90, 55, 95, 95. So that's going to be 100 once again. Oh, we have an overtake. Fernando Alonso overtakes Gasly.
Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Oh, beautiful. Goes up the inside. Better traction zone. Doesn't give him too much space. And that is P4, I think, for Fernando Alonso as well.
Get past, which moves them up a
I think
position.
the win in this race is going to be very tough.
I think it's safe to say
But
that
there's big, because there's big gaps already. Because of that crazy weather. At the start of the race. But it's gonna get even crazier, I'm telling you now. As the interval is 3.3 seconds in the car of Sainz. Let's see what we can do here. We are the fastest drivers on track though. Fastest driver with Fernando Alonso. Maybe not right now actually. Because that was on the dry. That was on the dry tires. Jack Doohan though is struggling a little bit, man. P13 behind a Vettel at the moment. Oh my goodness. And Leclerc P17. Wow. P17. Look at this. Crazy. His inters have too much wear. Yeah, he's having a lot of wear here. Let's go standard maybe. Oh!
Okay, we'd like you to slow down, please.
People are pitting! Why are they pitting? Are they going intermediate? Verstappen is pitting as well. Verstappen pits for intermediates, comes out behind of Alonso. So it's intermediates time again. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Alonso is P2. Jack Doohan, P10. Perez is lost. And everyone right now is on the inters except for Bottas, Latifi, and Joe. Albon back in P16. Bruh. What the flip? Oh my goodness. Now we need to be quick with Alonso. Alright, let's go attack, 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 attack.
Good job there, mate.
Close into Sainz, my man. Close into Sainz. Doohan in the meantime battling as well. Let's go and accelerate a little bit. Let Alonso close in here. Come on, my dudes. Oh, they're severely overheating. Alright, let's not do that then. Let's go aggressive. And balanced. Oh my goodness. What?
Maybe drop back a little bit, please.
Max box. Yeah, they're boxing. Williams are fast in the typical British weather. Yeah, they have a lot of practice, I guess, huh? Full wets, inters, medium. Like what? This is lap 11 out of 72 for anybody who's wondering. It is Sainz leading the race right now. And behind of him, it's Fernando Alonso. 2.8 seconds behind. We can see him right there. He's closing in to try and overtake the guy in P1. It's Pierre Gasly P3, Ricciardo P4, and Verstappen P5, who is closing in on Ricciardo in an incredible fashion, incredibly quick. As Hamilton, and then Bottas and Jack Doohan is in P8. Wow, okay, he's got some pace back. He's got back some pace. Come on, my dudes, let's go. Should we push with Alonso, guys, to try and close into the car of Sainz? What do you think? Do we push with Alonso to close into the car of Sainz? Yes or no? It's up to you. Up to you. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. No, no. You think we should just keep him, let him do this? No, do not push. What is the weather like? Wait, in 1 minute it's gonna be dry. What's happening with the weather forecast? It's crazy. It's not raining anymore, I think. It's gonna be dry. It's gonna be dry. All right, let's go back to standard so we don't overheat the tires.
So back up. Okay.
Look at this. It says 100% chance of rain. Yet on the top here, it says 35%, which is dry, in 1 minute. It's dry. But for how long? Oh, in 4 minutes it's raining again. Okay, oh my god. What is this weather, man? We keep doing the same thing then.
Awesome. Keep it up.
Doing up in P7 in the meantime, overtaking Bottas. He's incredibly quick at the moment as well.
Alpine just advanced.
I don't understand, man. What's
Let's
happening?
see what
Let's take a look
happened
and
there.
see the
Okay,
overtake
so there we
on
have the
Bottas
Alpine.
from the car of Doohan. Very nice. Around the outside, more traction there, more space, and that is moved on. Easy clap. Well done, Jack Doohan. On the move. Guys, he was last in the first lap. He didn't come off the line. He did not come off the line. Oh my god. What is happening? Triro as well as Mateo Lopez. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Oh my god, I love this. This has been the best race so far, I'm telling you now. What a race, man. It's only lap 12 out of 72. It's crazy. 3 seconds though. Alright, we need a little bit more pace. We need to stay closer to the car of Carlos Sainz.
Okay, happy to start pushing.
Little bit.
Yeah, copy.
Copy. Oh man. I'm doing great, Sazari. Hope you're doing good too, man. Have a good weekend yourself as well. Alright, so it's dry right now. Are people gonna pit for dries? Not yet, right? Oh my goodness, guys. It's gonna be rainy again in 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. It's mental. It's mental. Oh, we're losing a little bit of time now with Alonso. Verstappen P4. Alright, let's accelerate the time a little bit. Keep an eye out on the track, how damp the track is. 2.0. Yellow flag somewhere. 3.2 of a gap.
wide.
Oh, and Norris runs wide. Anybody pitting? Nobody pitting. We are just lacking a little bit of pace compared to Sainz at the moment. Yeah, and it's wet again, I think. It's gonna rain again. Yep, it's gonna rain again. Very heavy. Yo, guys, we might have to go on the wets here. Depending on how heavy the rain is going to be. Let me check. When do you go? Wet tracks 4+ millimeters. Ah, that's gonna be tough to get, right? That's gonna be tough to get. Look at the track tab. Oh, here we go. So it's expecting to go to... What is it? Is that 4 millimeters of how wet it's gonna be? In like 7 laps or so. So we need to make sure the tires stay alive until it becomes very wet. Heavy rain in 9 minutes. 8 minutes. And then light rain. Bruh. Maybe we just go inters the entire time. I don't think the wets are worth it, man. I don't think the wets are worth it. Let me know. Do you think the wets are worth it today to try the wets? I feel like the inters are better because look at what Verstappen has done. He's given away the win right now. Giving away the win. We just need to stay alive here with the tires for a little bit longer. TT Stan as well as Triro, Mateo Lopez, and Cabalada Gold. Thank you for the follow. What's up? For anybody joining in on the TikTok as well, good to have you here. Make sure you spam that like button if you're enjoying yourself. It would mean the world. But you're joining into the Dutch Grand Prix in the F1 Manager career of Alpine that we're doing right now. It's round 19 or lap 19 out of 72, and we have plenty of laps in the race to go. So you're here at the perfect time. At the perfect time. Heavy wet for Doohan. Wet for Doohan, 100%. You think so? Oh, I don't know, man. I think for Alonso we stay inters though. We need to divide our risks, right? I feel like the wets are not going to be worth it unless it stays full wet the entire time here. Which I think it will for a long period of time. But how long, you know? How long? It looks for a long time though. But let's find out. We'll find out. But when doing pits, we do need to go and put some new tires. Which would be inters or wets. With Alonso, we can go a little bit longer. He's still though. Yeah, let's go standard with Alonso as well. Ooh, and Jack Doohan is behind of another driver. He's gonna try and overtake Ricardo right here. And it's raining once again. A little bit heavier, I think. You guys think Doohan wet? All right, we'll do it then. We'll do it. He has nothing to lose. Well, he has a P7 to lose. What do you mean? My man has a P7 to lose. He's in the points right now. But I think we should be fine with wets. We can try it. There's less to lose. You're right. Less to lose for Jack Doohan. Not right now. It's not wet yet. It's 1.2 millimeters. When it's 4 or above, then we need to go and put wets. Because as you can see right here, on the right hand side, oh, it's below my camera. There you go. So suggested compounds: dry tracks 0 to 1 millimeter, damp tracks 1 to 4 is inters, and wet tracks 4 plus is wets. That's what I meant. And we haven't had it on 4 millimeters plus for a long time today. It's always been very short. You think it's gonna be 6 millimeters? It looks very, very heavy though, the rain. Very heavy. 70% accurate forecast accuracy, right? So it's not perfect. Jack Doohan though is looking pretty perfect because he is trying to overtake now the car of Ricardo, and he's looking very decent for the moment. Let's put a little bit extra fuel on.
No
and let's let
required from
him
our
go
side
for
at the
some
moment.
moves on the straight.
Copy.
Come on, bro. Copy, copy. Even the low will be above 4, you think so? Alright, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Guys, when do you think it's gonna be 4 millimeters? Lap 23? Lap 23, you think? We'll have to just keep checking it out, but... Will he go for it? Jack Doohan trying to look for it. Will he drive in deep? Will he dive in deep? Oh my goodness. I thought he was gonna hit the wall there. Verstappen has gained 1.5 seconds. Yeah, he's quick right now. But remember, it's interval, so he's still 12 seconds behind the lead. It's crazy. Joe, who's in last, almost got lapped already. What is the lap times we're doing? Jack Doohan 118.2. Alonso 117.6. Verstappen 116.6. Brand new tires as well, remember that. Wow. He's quick. But he has the quickest car, so, I mean... We're just gonna try and get a podium position here today. If we can win, we will. But we don't have the car to win. Remember, not yet at least. Not yet. Yeah, they're not really... We should harvest a little bit of battery.
Okay, recharge on. Recharge
A
on.
little bit of battery.
Okay, copy.
LIG0, thank you for the follow too. What's up? Joe on fresh inters did a 117. Wait, oh yeah, it's not that quick actually. It's slower than Alonso on fresh inters. Come on, Doohan. You need to go and overtake though. Soon. It's coming.
Can we do lift and
Oh,
coast?
it's going up. It's going up. It's going up. 2 millimeters now. 2 millimeters. How bad is it going to be? We'll have to wait and see soon. It's 2 millimeters now. Well, that has to be like 4. It's going up. It's going up. 2.3, 2.4. Once it is... Alright, we push with the tires now. So we can go on wets. Push, push, push!
Copy.
It's going to be 4 millimeters.
No lift and
Quickly!
coast required. Copy.
Holy! Pit now make the gamble. Not yet, man. He needs to use a little bit more of his tires. It's going up quickly, though. Let's see. If it goes over 4, we go, right? If it goes over 4, we go. Or do we go now? Guys, put a number 1 in the chat if you think we should go now. Number 2 if you think we should go one more lap here. 1, 1, 1. 1. Okay, then we go for it. Let's go for it. 1, 1, 1. We will go for the pit stop here with Jack Doohan on the wet tires. Let's go on board with him.
Now, please.
Ah, you were right. It's gonna go over 4 millimeters. Do we go with Alonso as well then? Alonso is past the finish line though. Yes, both? Alright, let's first check the pit stop from Jack Doohan. Oh, and Ricardo goes too!
Pit limiter on.
Come on, quicker pit stop, quicker pit stop, quicker pit stop.
In the pits now.
Oh, behind. Oh, way behind. 2.6 here. Alright. Decision time. Do we go with Alonso in the pits as well? On the full wets? It's up to you right now. Do we do it? Yes? Okay, let's go for it then. This might not work out. This might work out very well, but we had to do a pit stop anyway, so let's go for it. Alonso, push, 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 push.
Boxing this lap.
In the end, Duan is up at P12.
Okay, copy. Box.
Let's go neutral. And let's see if we can overtake Tsunoda here. Oh, we got overtaken by Tsunoda.
Let's give it all you
But
got.
he's on the inters. He's on the inters.
Copy.
Ooh, Alonso struggling. Alonso struggling.
So recharge off. Copy.
He's struggling big time. Quick, quick, quick. Pit stop. Wait. Sainz is going to continue. Sainz continuing. We might be able to overtake
Copy.
him.
Pit entry.
All right. Alonso into the pits as well now.
Okay, copy.
And let's not go crazy on Duan's tires, but here we go.
Okay, we'd like you to slow down, please.
Beautiful.
Copy.
Behind of us, we have Hamilton pitting, Gasly pitting. Verstappen continues.
Nicely done.
6 millimeters! 6 millimeters right now. That is way, way above what we are supposed to have
That's a good
before we
overtake
pit.
from Alpine.
And it's gonna be very high still for a while. This could mean we gain massive positions here. Duan right behind the car over Perez right now. Okay, come on. Let's go for it, bro. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Overtake, overtake,
All right, let's
overtake,
keep
overtake,
closing up.
overtake.
Great job.
Use the Shabam.
copy.
Use the battery. He overtakes Sergio
available.
Perez here. Jack Duan overtakes Sergio Perez. All right, continue, continue, continue. Sergio Perez on intermediates. Sergio Perez on intermediates.
Okay, buddy. Good job so far. Let's settle into a rhythm now.
Beautiful. 2 positions, actually. Everybody pitting. Alonso continuing. And closing in, I think, to Verstappen. Let's find out what the gap is going to be here. Interval. Check it out. On the top left. He's gaining 2 seconds per lap. Oh my goodness, he's going to win. He's going to win. Fernando Alonso going to win. As Alonso or Duan goes around the outside of the car over Ricardo. Come on, get it done, boy. Get it done. Get it done. It's Leclerc who goes slowly, and that should be Jack Duan who overtakes Leclerc as well. Alonso now gets closer and closer. Verstappen can't even get to the turn anymore. He's right in front of us right now. Sainz into the pits. Will Alonso inherit the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix right here?
Just advanced.
Duan overtakes Ricardo in the meantime, but Alonso overtakes Carlos Sainz. And ladies and gentlemen, on lap 25 out of 72, we are leading the Dutch Grand Prix for the first time this race with a perfectly timed decision right here. And yes, indeed, Chet was right. Chet was right. I'll give it to you.
Recharge off.
I'll give it to you. In the meantime,
Copy.
Jack Duan P6 as he came from last back to P6 behind of Mr. Gasly right now. We're not gonna go crazy on the tires. We're gonna go aggressive. And we're gonna stay on these tires for a little bit here in this race. Wow,
Lift and coast required.
what a race so far. Oh my goodness. Let's continue then. And let's make sure that Carlos Sainz, who is 3 seconds behind of us, is not gonna close in, but I think he will close in. Francisco Cardi, as well as Caden Conway. Abelator, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Yo, yo, yo. Get the pedals on. we need some pedals. As Albon and Latifi go back to their original positions in last, but they were in a good position at first when they made a good call or a good strategy call, but they're back in last again, which is a shame for them. But good for us, because they were in front of us, actually. Duan had an incredible race so far after not getting away from the starting grid. Oh my goodness. Remember the short drier period in between 2 heavy rain? Yes, so there will be a little bit of a shorter, like normal, like intermediate period. Hopefully the rest will pit for inters and we will stay out on wet. And then it will be very wet again. So that's gonna come very soon. Right now, those 7 millimeters. 7 millimeters. The race would be red flagged if it was real life right now. I know, right? Feels weird to not have you driving, mate. That is F1 Manager. It's a little bit of a different game, but I'll be back on F1 22 soon as well. Don't worry, where I'll be driving. But we're doing good. Oh, look, Leclerc and Perez are just pitting. They're gonna be lost. They're literally gonna be lost. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna go a little bit quicker. We're gonna go 16x, and because there's not a lot of stuff happening right now, Sainz is closing in the meantime. 3.0, 2.9. Every single lap he gets closer. With Jack Doohan in a decent position there. We're just going to let them do their thing for a little bit. And the weather is starting to become drier. Drier. 6.4 millimeters. And it's going to become better. Ooh. No, it stays the same here for a little bit. But it's going to become drier very quickly here. Jack Doohan closing in on Pierre Gasly in the meantime. And once he closes in right now. Alright, let's go back. 5.21 millimeters right now. Once it comes below 4, we go inters. So I think we are going to push. Because we're not going to be on these tires for long.
Let's push.
We're not going to be on these tires for long. How do you get F1 Manager? It is a game you can get on PlayStation, Xbox, PC. Just like F1 22, but it's a different game where you don't drive. But you manage. It's a lot of fun. I like it so far. This is season 1 of our career for anybody who is wondering. Why not go directly from wets to softs? Because look, it's gonna take a lot of time before we have no rain anymore. It's gonna take a while. So I'm thinking intermediates. Let me know what you think. Do you think we should stay wets, go straight to the dry tires? Or do you think we should go from wets to inters, then to dries? Because if we go from wets to dries, then I think we're going to lose out massively and everything we're gaining. Oh, we're gaining! Yes, because Jack Doohan is going for an overtake now on the car of Pierre Gasly, who will be joining Alpine next season in real life. Well, let's see what he's made of, though. Don't battle too hard. Hey! What the flip are you doing?
Here's the replay. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. Goodness me, there they go, moving ahead of the other driver.
What is this?
Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
What do you mean, loved it? We crashed.
Still
Oh my goodness, we lose 2 positions. And what are they doing?
It's
What's
a race
that?
position gained.
What's
from
happening?
Mercedes.
It's chaos. Does he have damage? No damage, no damage. No damage for Doohan. But it's not great. It's not great. We lose P5. And now we have to close in again. Oh my goodness. What the flip, dude? They were celebrating us spinning. I'm gonna fire everyone. What's going on there? No penalty? No, no penalty for anybody. So Jack Doohan, it was his mistake, I think, as well. We can't watch it back because they were showing us flipping nothing. I don't know what that was. What the hell? Francisco Carlito, thank you for the follow. For anybody joining in right now, a warm welcome to the F1 Manager career currently in the Alpine team Season 1 as we are leading the Dutch Grand Prix round 15 out of 22. Jack Doohan just went for a little bit of a spin, trying to overtake Pierre Gasly for P5. It's Alonso in P1 and it's almost intermediates time. Alright guys, what do you think? Do we go this lap with Alonso or next lap? Oh, we can't go this lap. No more rain, no more heavy rain incoming. It's only gonna be better from here. So, we are almost at 4.4 right now. Do we pit Alonso this lap? This lap for Alonso? Yes or no? Or next lap? We might have to go one more lap. This lap or next lap? Next? This? Next lap? Wait till it's under 4? And we need to get that advantage though, right? It's gonna be close. We are pushing with the tires though, because we don't need them anymore after this. So let's keep pushing. Doohan close in as well with a little bit of
no lift and
fuel.
post required from our side.
4.3. Do we go for it already? Doohan this lap? I don't know. Do we go with Doohan already? If we don't go with Alonso, we go with Doohan, okay? That's for sure. If we don't go with Alonso, we go with Doohan. Okay, Doohan in. Doohan in. Doohan is going to go in. We're gonna pit Doohan onto the intermediates. Our last and final set of inters. He's gonna try and do an undercut on everyone else. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Pit, 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 pit.
Boxes
And we're gonna
up,
wait
boxes
with
up.
Alonso for the next lap. We still have a lot of water on the track. It will get better though. Let's find out. We're leading the race. And let's see as we cross the halfway point. Lap 36 out of 72. Right here. If we can keep that up. But it's 3.5 seconds to Sainz. And 10 seconds from Sainz to Hamilton. So we are comfortably in the podium here with Alonso. But can we keep it up? Doing pits though this lap. So let's go on board with him. And let's keep an eye out on the weather. Or on the water on the track. 4 millimeters right now. Once it goes below 3, we pit, right? Pit Alonso? Pit Alonso? Do we pit him now? Do we pit him? We should, right? Because it's under 4 millimeters now. It's 4 millimeters literally right now. And it's only gonna get better. Yes? Okay, let's go for it. Soft tires for him too. And there's plenty of space in between the drivers. Doing now, Alonso also, but there's a lot of space, so don't worry about that. Here we go then for Jack Doohan. Goes into the pits.
Okay, mate. Copy that.
Copy that. Gasly pits too. Can we overtake him? Come on. Quick, 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 quick. 2.5. Okay, good pit stop. Good pit stop. Good pit stop. Ooh, a lot of people pitting. Alonso now coming through as well. Doohan right behind of Gasly. Russell has overtaken him now. 2.5 second pit stop. You said soft? Ah, I meant Inter. I'm sorry. I meant Inters. And we can go hard on these tires too because it's gonna be dry in no time. Wait, it's already gonna be dry in 1 minute. Bruh. Okay, you know what? I think it's still better that we are on these Inters right now. In the meantime, it is Alonso who pits. Come on, quick pit stop. I think it's the perfect timing as well. Sainz right behind of us. Like right there. Wow, that's a lot of time behind him. Oh no, he's right there. Sainz also pitted. That's good. I mean, we can gain a lot of time. But at the same time, we can also lose a lot of time. So I think with Alonso, we should be very safe. While with Doohan, we could have maybe gambled it. But I think it's good that we are not gambling him staying out on the wets. Use overtake, you think so? I think we should stay and save the overtake for when we might have to go for a battle here. Hey, what's up, F1 fan? Yo, yo, what's up? Welcome in. Competitor pit stop. Russell is gonna pit, and he is going to be... Where is he? Where is he? Is Jack Doohan gonna overtake? No, Jack Doohan just about behind, and Russell comes out behind of Gasly as well. So this battle with Gasly, Russell, and then us is going to be spicing up here for the next couple of laps until it becomes dry. However, it looks like we're gonna have a little bit more rain here for a little bit longer. So let's see if we can keep these tires alive for a little bit longer as well. Let's not go crazy. Let's go aggressive on the tires. Let's not go crazy, you know? Let's close in though, Jack Doohan. 1.6 seconds. In the meantime, Alonso, 3.9 to Sainz.
Okay, we'd like you to slow down, please.
Recharge Doohan's battery. All right, let's recharge Doohan's battery a little bit. But he is closing in, so that's very good.
Recharge on.
My name is Tom Dark, and people call me the bomb. Okay, that's all you have to know. Why do they do that though? Because I'm sexy. All right. Put a number 1 in the chat if that is correct. Look, you'll see the whole chat filled with number 1s. Oh, Tom, it's so correct. You're so sexy, right? Look at that. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Everybody, look. 1, 1, 1. The whole chat is filled with number 1s. You can't even see a different number from a mile away. Can't.
No more rain expected.
Wasn't it your birthday today? Yes, it's my birthday today. Guys, literally, thank you, Shintai. It's my birthday today, okay? Literally today. So if you haven't yet followed me for my birthday, do it. It's my birthday today. In 34 weeks time. So thank you, Shintai. I appreciate that. Happy birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yo! Welcome to the family. What's good, you absolute legend? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Leon coming in with a Twitch Prime for the very first time as well. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that, Leon. Welcome to the subscription family. Guys, get those yos in the chat for Leon. Look at that. We're in the DRS zone. However, there's no DRS yet on lap 40 out of 72 because there's no dry track. There's no DRS. But we're closing in with the car of Jack Doohan. We are saving a little bit of the power, a little bit of the battery. And then we can go and attack, attack, attack like a lion. You know how we do it. Mountain Duzen, as well as T1, Adam OB, and Max BB, Waldeck, and Jokzak Sian. Boom! Thank you so much for the follows. You guys are legends. How does it feel being 30 years old now? Okay, guys, let me know in the chat. How old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? Every single time I ask, I get some crazy flipping... It's crazy. 35, 58, 51, 50, 26, 44, 22, 50, 36, 26, 21, 32, 25. Not older than 25. Well, I like you, Tyler. I like you. 50. Bruh! 50! Nah, dude. I'm 22 years old. Take it or leave it. 22 years. I was born in the year of 2000. Okay? I'm the youngest and only sim racer to have driven a real-life Formula 1 car. I mean, if you're the only one, it's easy to be the youngest one. But still, you know, I'll take it. World record, Guinness Book. All right, Jack Doohan now closing in as well. It is 2.76 millimeters. 2.76 millimeters. Once we get to 1 millimeter, we have to think about pitting for dry tires. From here on out, though, can we go softs or do we have to go mediums? Mediums. I think mediums from here. I'm not quite sure. So I'm also the oldest sim racer. Exactly. Also the oldest one. As we go on board with Jack Doohan, though, he's going to try and overtake the car of Pierre Gasly. Let's go hard on the tires. Because we are going to start having less rain.
Come on, buddy,
it's going to dry up. It's going to dry up. So let's push with both cars. Push, 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 push. However, don't use the fuel.
Can we do lift and coast?
Also the sexiest sim racer. Yep, that's for sure. What is the price of F1 Manager? It's a little bit cheaper than F1 22. I think it's the base game is 50, right? But I think it's it should be like should have a little bit of a discount by now, right? Maybe somewhere. I don't know. All right, are we gonna overtake Jack Doohan here or Gasly here soon? Because we can see that Russell is over or is getting away. Come on, Jack Doohan. Go, 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 go. Does he go up the inside? He tries it and goes around the outside of Gasly. Can't quite do it, though. All right, for the next straight, we're going to use overtake. Come on. Rain has stopped. Rain has stopped. All right, and we're going to use fuel. If we can't overtake him here, I don't know what we can do.
Copy that.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
You've got energy to push.
Copy.
And boom! We are up at the P6 with Jack Doohan as well.
Copy.
Bro, it's literally dry.
Good job.
Not yet, though. It's still damp, but it's going to be getting dry very quickly. We need to prioritize Fernando Alonso. We need to prioritize Fernando Alonso going into the pits. Which lap do you think it's going to be dry here? As Jack Doohan tries to close into the car of Jack Russell. Okay. Jack Russell. Love you. I love you too, Ruben. What's up? Welcome in, man. One on soft, one on mediums. I don't know if we can go soft, man. Probably dry in 3 laps. You think lap 45, lap 45, lap 46? So 2 or 3 laps? Yeah, I think so as well. It's 2.2 millimeters. 1 millimeter and we pit this mother flipper. Okay. We have to pit. So very soon it will go dry. And this is going to be the crucial part of this race. Where once the DRS opens up, we're going to have a battle with Jack Russell, Jack Doohan and Jack Russell. Which Jack will be the quickest? Let's find out. Let's find out. Jack Russell or Jack Doohan? Whose team are you on? Are you on Team Russell or on Team Doohan? Right? I'm on Team Doohan, obviously. Jack Russell, man. Who are you? Who are you? Team Jack. Yep. They're both Jack. Would have been funny if George was actually called Jack. Zanoon, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? All right, 2.0. We pit. Oh my goodness. Oh no, never mind. I debated you.
You got debated.
It's 2 millimeters, not 1. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's 2 millimeters. It's fine. We go 1 more lap or 2 or 3. You got debated. We're gonna continue here. I thought it was 1. We're good, we're good, we're good. Don't worry. We continue, but we have to keep an eye out. We have to keep an eye out. Mr. Jack in the pit soon. Mr. Alonso in the pit soon. But we need to prioritize Alonso because he is currently leading the race. We're on board with him right now, leading the race, 4 seconds behind or in front of Sainz. But when it becomes dry, they will be quicker than us. And that means that we have to defend with everything that we can towards the end of the race. It's gonna be tough, but we are gonna try everything that we can. I've been watching your content since you were a small creator. Love your content. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Elijah. And good to still have you with us, my man. It means the world. It really does. Use Duan as a torpedo on Sainz. Well, we need him to not brake for more than 5 corners and go straight. So I don't think he's gonna do that. But I don't think we can team order him to do that. But let's see. 1 more lap with Alonso. 1.8 millimeters. 1.8 millimeters. Box now go early. Too early. Too early. Too early. We need to make sure 1 millimeter or less. 1 millimeter or less. Otherwise, we're going to lose a lot of time. We're going to have the same thing happen to us, which we had with Duan at the start of the race. Can you make a 32x F1 manager mode? I don't think so, no. But let's accelerate a little bit right now. Until we have like 1 millimeter. Or let's do like 1.2. So that we can make sure we make the best decision. Guys, do we go this lap? Not yet, right? One more. One more with Alonso. It's 1.18. 1.17. This lap or next lap? It's still a bit slippery. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. If we go below 1 millimeter, then it's dry tires. Do we do it? Next or this? It's 1.12. We have to make a decision now. I think we do it. Because when he crosses the finish, the pit straight, it's below 1. Right? Okay, we go for it. But now the question is... which tires? What tires? How many laps do we have left? It's lap 47 out of 72. That means 25 laps remaining. Soft tires, we have only gotten used. They can do 36. So that means 11 laps in the... I think softs, man. I think softs. We need to do 25 laps. And they can do 36. It says they can do 36. Softs or mediums for Alonso? Mediums to be safe, but what if? What if we lose the win here? Because they go softs and we go mediums. Or if they go softs, or if they go mediums and we go mediums too, we're slower. If we go softs, we have a... We need to go big or we go home, right? We need to go big or we go home. Do mediums and then you can push. Smart. That's smart as well. But what if they go softs? Oh, my goodness. I think maybe mediums is the best thing we can do. But at the same time, I think softs we can do it as well. Oh, dilemma! Oh, no! Mediums, then later in the lap you'll be faster. Mediums helps you if you need to push. Go mediums. Okay, we will go mediums. But if it doesn't work, I blame you. I blame you. I couldn't last 36 laps in softs. Okay. Alonso mediums, other driver softs. How about that? Do we go softs on Jack Duan, guys? Softs on Duan, but no. Guys, Duan does not have good tire wear. He does not manage the tires well. Alonso does. So it's softs for, it's either softs for Alonso or mediums for both. Alonso softs. Screw it. Screw it. I'm doing it. I don't care. Softs for Alonso.
We are boxing
Softs for Alonso.
Yes, box.
Yes. We're doing it. Duan, same lap. We're gonna pit as well. But Duan, mediums. Mediums. Okay?
Box this
mediums. Box this lap. Put your box in the chat. We are pitting this lap and this lap only, ladies and gentlemen. We are gambling Will it pay off? Let's see.
Copy.
Softs
Read that
for
through.
Alonso. Please.
Copy that.
Please. Please. The track is now dry. Ladies and gentlemen, perfect time to come in. We're going to have an extra lap, actually. An extra lap. They're going to lose the race because it is on the softs. All right, let's find out. Let's find out. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. What are you doing, Alonso? Hurry up, hurry up. It's better to be on the dries now, from now on. Okay, we have to go standard to the end.
Maybe
Standard to the
bit,
end.
please.
We'll make it happen, ladies
Copy.
and gents. But actually, let's see. We can check it out.
Copy that. Pit limiter on.
It told us 35 laps! That's not correct? No way, right? No way. No way. No way. Jack Doohan can push though. Aggressive, not crazy. What the hell? Our strategy is on attack in that menu. That's attack. How do we change that? Let me check. Let me check.
I'd like you to slow down, please.
How do I check that? Change strategy. I can't change that. Add a new strategy. Aha! Look at that. Haha! We're gonna make it. Screw you guys. Debated. Debated. We're gonna make it. Don't worry about it. We're fine, man. Easy clap. Let's go. With Alonso on the softs. Okay, let's see. Signs on the softs. Signs on the softs. Signs on the softs. Look. If we did mediums. Safety car! Safety car!
And DRS is disabled.
What happened?
There's been a crash. Sounds
Joe!
like a single car.
Show me, show me, show me. I can't show. I want to see.
Stick to your delta.
Oh, I can't
Copy.
see it. Because of this flipping thing. We don't box. No, ignore. Ignore. I can't see the crash. Wait, what happened with him? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, we can't even see. Flipping hell. Where is he? Let's see. Where is he? All right, let's go save up, save up, save up, save up tires, save up tires. Save the tires. Save the fuel. Save all of it. Save everything. Where is Joe? I don't know where he is. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are leading the race. We're P6 as well. We are on the soft tires. Everybody else on the softs except for Doohan. Okay, literally, I'm telling you, literally, if we put medium tires, we would have been a sitting duck at the end of the race. It was the right decision. And tell me, Tom, you were absolutely right. I will lick your toes from... yo, calm the flip down. Calm the flip down. Calm down. We're gonna charge Doohan's battery as well. But we're right behind the safety car. Look at this.
So recharge off.
Beautiful.
Copy.
Beautiful. How about this? And now we can save the tire. Wait, is it raining again? Look at this weather. No, not again. It's still a little bit damp on the track. Let's accelerate though. 16x, and let's let everyone close into the safety car. Right here. Joe back into the pits. And the ERS is fully charged for Jack Doohan as well. Perfecto mundo. We go back to neutral. Now, we're going to push with everything that we have on Jack Doohan's car. He might even be able to make a couple of... You were right. Haha, thank you very much. Never doubt me again. Oh, safety car ending.
In this lap.
All right, safety car ending. Standard.
Copy.
Actually, let's go push here.
Start pushing.
Standard.
Okay.
And let's go attack. Attack with Doohan.
Let's pick our pace up. Let's
Attack,
go.
attack, attack. Let's straight away use the Pro mode so we can get out of the DRS. Wait. We have back markers in between of us. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Sainz already out of the DRS here.
No lift and coast.
He's
required from
already
our
out of
side
the
at the
DRS.
Copy,
Let's go,
copy.
Alonso. Let's go, Fernando. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting. Boom! Yo, what a...
Happy to use DRS.
What are they doing? Oh, wait.
Okay.
They're letting Sainz by. 1.7. Push, push, push. As we're back underway now then. It's going to be the car of Jack Doohan trying to overtake a couple of drivers as well. It is Russell right there. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Latifi. Get out of the way. Oh, are you serious? I can't be asked. 1.2 seconds already. All right. Push, push, deploy, deploy, deploy. Alonso doing okay with the tires. Okay. He can get to the end here. He can get to the end here. It's only 19 laps to go from now. 19 laps, ladies and gents. 2.3 seconds to Carlos Sainz right now then. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's go back to neutral and let's keep using that battery. Not the battery, but the fuel. And with Doohan, we push, push, push. Right now, come on, medium tires. Slam it, baby. Oh my goodness. Are we about to get the dub? It looks like it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining in, we're on lap 53. We just went back underway after the safety car. Lap 53 out of 72. 18 laps remain as Alonso crosses the line. And we are in P1 by 2.4 seconds. We have Sainz behind, Verstappen behind, Hamilton, Russell. It's been a crazy race because there was rain, there was mayhem, there was crashes, there was crazy strategy calls. Everything happened in this race, and if we win this race, it is probably going to be the best feeling ever. We have 2.4 right now to the car of Sainz, so we just keep it going, use the fuel, and then just keep the tires available to use at the end of the race. But Doohan is attacking on those mediums. He is the only car on the mediums, which you might think, Tom, are you stupid? Maybe. But I became stupid because of you. Because you told me mediums. But it's okay, because we might be able to use them to our advantage to go quicker with the battery, with the fuel, with the tires. Look at this. We're closing in. 0.5 now to the car of Russell. Then we have Hamilton. Then we have Verstappen. Could we get a podium with Jack Doohan as well? That is the question we're about to find out. Here we go then. On the main straight, we're going to use put the battery onto neutral once again because we're losing a little bit right here. And we're going to keep pushing with the fuel. We're going to keep pushing with the tires. Come on.
DRS enabled.
Fastest lap for Jack Doohan in the meantime. Boom. That's an easy point. 111.4. What is everybody else doing? Everybody else is doing 112.3. So we're a second quicker with Jack Doohan. We're purple in every single sector. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Admire Fut, thank you for the follow, as well as Bram Smith and Cinders, as well as Quinton and Flame, as well as Shanier and Frider's Cleat. What's up? If you haven't yet followed and you're enjoying yourself, make sure you do it. You do not want to miss out whatsoever. And also, if you haven't yet joined the Discord, do it. Over there, I announce whenever I go live. Why do you say that you have been an F1 driver? Oliver, I drove an F1 car, which makes me an ex-F1 driver. There you go. I drove the Lotus E20 F1 car that Kimi Räikkönen won the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix with in 2012. I drove it on a real track. So I'm an ex-F1 driver. There you go. What mode is this? This is F1 Manager. This is not F1 22. This is the F1 Manager game. As we overtake now George Russell. We go on the inside, brake later, boom shakalaka, and we're up into P5. Next up is Lewis Hamilton for P4.
We're doing a great job here.
Come on! Was it the V8? Yes. If you want to see it, video going live within like a week or so. The next video I'm going to upload on my YouTube channel, if you haven't yet subscribed, do it, will be the video of me driving the F1 car. It's going to be an incredible video, probably the best video I've ever created. I mean, it was the best day of my life as well, so trust me, Doohan will probably get a podium. Everyone will be slower in front of him later. Oh yeah, baby. But we need to first get past of Hamilton because we are now 3.8 behind of Verstappen. Buddy. 3.8 ahead of Verstappen. So I bet that thing was stupid loud. It was. Yeah, but I had earplugs in to hear my engineer. and to hear a little bit less of the engine, but you could hear the engine very... It's like this. When you're in the F1 car, you hear it like this. Like, you hear it, but you can speak over it, you know? I mean, you can't, but when you have the earplugs in, you can sort of speak over it, you know? It's like you can think still. It's not like, oh, my ears are hurting. It's all right. But it's because of the earplugs. Otherwise, I would be deaf, you know? In the Formula 4 car that I drove, though, I did not have earplugs in. And that was all right as well. All right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Overtake Hamilton here. Come on. Are we going to have enough? Ooh, we might not have enough to go to the end with Jack Doohan here. But let's overtake. Let's close into Verstappen. And then we save with his tires. Alonso looking okay, though. Come on, bro. This is the best stream I've ever seen. Oh, I love you. You're amazing, Brad. Thank you. I'm happy you're enjoying yourself. Alright, come on, Jackie boy. We are past Jack Russell. But now the best Jack has to go and overtake Hamilton. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Tom, who's gonna win the World Drivers' Championship next year and the World Constructors? If I had my glass ball with me, I would tell you, but unfortunately I left it in a different place. But Jack Doohan in the meantime goes for an overtake on Lewis Hamilton. We're up at the P4 now, and we have more pace compared to Verstappen, I think. What was the last lap? 111.9, 112.3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 4/10 quicker than Verstappen every single lap, which means we'll be there very quickly. Very, very quickly. All right, let's go ahead and accelerate the time a little bit. 16x, so we can close into... Hey, no! Get him back. Get him back. What the flip? Hamilton defense. Are you serious? Are you serious, dude?
Doing a good job.
No.
Let's keep it up.
Come on, bro. You need to go and close into Verstappen, but with these fights, we cannot do it. Closing, closing, closing. 3.4, 4.6. Hamilton! Stop it!
Mercedes moved up.
He's losing us the podium. Oh my goodness! No! Fernando Alonso gets overtaken now by Verstappen for P1 in the meantime.
Yeah, mate. I don't have that pace.
No. Alright, we need to push.
Okay, mate, so...
Can we push though? We can. Not really. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
Keep it up.
Doing up in P4 though. Let's see the
have a
overtake.
look.
It's chaos.
Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Alright, he just gets back in front of him on the straight here. But it's Alonso we have to keep an eye out on. Because he is just a little bit behind of Verstappen. We have Carlos Sainz behind of him too. I told you, he's not going to have the pace.
Okay, you can speed up, please. Speed up.
Tires from doing so bad? Yep, they are. Oh my goodness, let's go back to standard. Now he needs to defend with everything that he has.
Okay, we'd like you to slow down, please.
Alright, let's keep pushing on the fuel.
Can we do lift and coast?
It's tough, it's tough, it's tough. The end of the race will be tough, but there's only 9 laps remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 9 laps remaining. As he put deploy mode on the car, Fernando Alonso. Will he be able to come back then? On Verstappen. Come on, come on, come on. Into the... Oh, Verstappen. He comes up to the right-hand side. Hamilton overtakes Doohan as we're battling for P4 and P6. Doohan is right now. But Alonso overtakes for P1 once again and overtakes Verstappen.
Keep going.
Come on, come on, come on. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Please, please, please. Jack Doohan is down to P6. It's gonna be everything or nothing here. We can be P3 and P6, or we can be P1 and P4. Holy moly. Fuel? It's okay for now. It's okay.
All okay.
We'll put it back, but I think if we put it back, they're gonna overtake us. Look how close Verstappen is right now, man. We just have to defend on those straights. That's all we need to do. It's looking like our tires are going to be just about good enough. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Next straight we defend. Oh my goodness. Will we get P1? Put a number 1 in the chat if you think yes. Number 2 in the chat if you think we're gonna lose it. All right, defend, 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 defend. Use that battery to defend from Verstappen. Come on. It's tough. Okay, now we harvest. Now we harvest. Low laps remaining for Jack Doohan. He can make it.
Gotta go recharge on now.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
No! No! Verstappen goes for the overtake now.
Go recharge up.
And we're back in P2.
Copy.
Why harvest? Because we need the battery to defend from him every single lap.
Let's do what we can here. Let's settle in a rhythm.
Red Bull gained a place.
No! Oh my goodness, not for
What we
P3.
have to do is start pushing.
We lose P2 as well.
Copy.
And Alonso is down in P3. Get him back, get him back, get him back, get him back, get him back.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Attack, attack, attack. All out attack. I don't care about the tires. I do care about the tires. Oh my god. Come on, Alonso. Get him back.
Okay, good job.
Alpine just advanced.
Bruh, he went into the wall. What? Oh my goodness.
Copy.
All right, overtake him, overtake him, overtake him. On the outside now, Alonso goes. It's a three-way battle for the lead. Alonso keeps in P2 though for now. What is happening? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Only 6 laps left. Don't go light. Guys, remember, if we go below 30% on the tires, then our car will be massively slower. Massively slower. Jack Doohan dropping down a little bit. Dropping down a little bit. We're going to go aggressive on his tires and aggressive with the fuel.
Push,
He
push.
needs to push. But this is what we're living for right now. The P1 fight with Verstappen. DRS opens up on Fernando Alonso's car, closing in. And we have the car of Carlos Sainz closing in the meantime as well. Don't go for the move, don't go for the move. Come on. Box? No, we don't box. We only have 6 laps remaining. 6 laps remaining. As we go and deploy the ERS, ladies and gentlemen, we close into the car, Fernando Alonso, Fernando Verstappen, and we go for another move on the inside right here. Brake deep, not deep enough. All right, back to neutral. Luckily, we're still close enough though. That's what we need to have right now. These graphics are better than F1 22. They're different. They're not better. They're a lot more blurry, but it fits this game. It fits the game. Tire life of Verstappen, better than us. We have the worst tire wear on the softs of anybody out on track right now. But I don't care. As long as we finish in front, good enough for me. If we push the car, it goes slower. Exactly. We're not gonna push it yet. Only at the end. Oh, Sainz so close. Sainz so close. Come on, Alonso. Verstappen defending with everything that he can as well. Sainz closing in 2. Push the fuel. Should we? Already? Not yet, not yet. We stay here. We stay here, right? Easily? Alright, we're gonna go for it then. Alonso closing in. And he is going on the inside. Better traction zone for him. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. On the outside then as we go to the cinematic mode. He is on the inside. Verstappen on the outside, becoming the inside for the next one. Alonso goes a wider line and has to consolidate for P2 for now. While Jack Doohan is closing into a fighting pack of Russell and Hamilton. Come on, just do a mistake here and then Jack Doohan can fly through. It's P2 or P6 or P1 and P4. Whatever is possible here. We're about to find out what. You save fuel on the slipstream, so you're fine. You think so? We are? What game is that? This is not F1 22. This is F1 Manager 22. A different game compared to F1 22. But it's an official F1 game. But in this game, you don't drive yourself. You manage. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. Alright, here we go. Fernando Alonso. 0.4. Closing in again, 42%, lap 68 out of 72. The last 4 laps, ladies and gentlemen. Do we harvest? Do we harvest the ERS? Oh, he goes up the inside. Bruh, he goes through the wall again. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Around the outside, around the outside. Ah, not quite. Guys, do we harvest a little bit? You should drive, it's better. I mean, I played that game too. But not today. I play more F1 22 normally than F1 Manager. This is the first time in a month. but it's fun too. We did 3 F1 22 streams this week. Let's see if we should harvest now. I don't know. I don't know if we should harvest. No harvest? No, I think we should stay close, right? Let's not risk it. Because I don't think we can harvest very easily. They have a quicker car right now. Verstappen and Sainz. So we need to make sure we're in this gap here. And then close in, close in, close in. Doing tires, watch out. Oh, doing tires!
3 laps to go.
Oh my goodness, no! I didn't even notice. Do we have to go light here? And he doesn't have a lot of fuel anymore either. I don't think Duan can do it. But we're here for the fight with Carlos Sainz, Verstappen. We just need to make sure he comes over the line here. Let's go standard, to be honest with him. Oh no!
Let's go.
Carlos Sainz goes for a move as Alonso is dropping back. He can't quite keep up the pace. Are you serious?
Let's keep pushing.
Close in, close in, close in, close in, close in. DRS, 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 DRS.
Wide.
We're still here. We're still here. Defend, 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 defend. We have the inside here. Oh, this is not great. All right, let's attack. Let's attack. Deploy mode.
Happy to use
We're
DRS.
back in P2. Deploy mode for the next straight though.
Copy.
This is gonna have to be the one. Or overtake even.
Overtake a bit.
Come on, Alonso! As he overtakes now the car of Verstappen in lap 71 out of 72. Verstappen P2, Alonso P1, leading once again. Alright, let's save up a little bit of battery.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Recharge on.
Oh, it's
Recharge
crazy.
Copy.
It's actually crazy.
on. So back up.
Okay.
Oh, Verstappen is going for a move. Aggressive again, aggressive again. No! I can't believe it. Verstappen goes for the move once again. As we try and hang it around, but we can't quite. And Verstappen back in P1 in lap 71 out of 72. Next straight, we need to send it. However, we're going to have DRS right here as well. And we go for a better traction zone. On the left-hand side, Verstappen overtakes or actually gets overtaken. And on the main straight, he's going to have an opportunity. But we will use the battery to defend. We will use the tires to our maximum attack. We're going to go full attack right here. Full attack. And we can't go full attack on the fuel. Actually, only for this straight. Come on. Only for this straight, and then we go back to its normal what we do. Verstappen comes for an overtake, but we defend with everything that we have. Will he be able to go for a move?
Okay.
No, he can't. Okay, back to balanced, and now the tires are struggling hard. I'm gonna defend
DRS
all lap
is
long,
disabled.
all lap long, with everything that we have on Alonso's car. Jack Doohan also struggling. We're gonna attack with him as well, but he can't quite do it anymore. He can't quite do it anymore. But we're gonna go on board with the car of Fernando Alonso as he looks behind to the car
let's keep
of
closing up.
Verstappen.
Great job.
Will we make it? Rather deployed. Really? Well, we don't have any ERS available anyway. Oh my goodness. Deploy then. Deploy then. No, defend. I don't know. Come on, Alonso. 0.7 kilos of fuel. Let's use a little bit right here so Verstappen can't overtake. But he's gonna go for it. Verstappen is gonna go for it. Lap 72 out of 72. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make sure we make it over the line here. Is it gonna be the one? Or will Verstappen overtake us before the end?
Okay.
Yellow flag sector 3. Who's that? No! no! Jack Doohan's crashed, but Alonso goes over the line to win the Dutch Grand Prix. Jack Doohan has crashed though in P6. What's going on here? Alonso though wins the Dutch Grand Prix. Clap it up in the chat for yourselves. Jack Doohan though in the last and final lap actually crashes the car. I can't believe it. He goes through. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Front wing. I don't care. Front wing. Alonso wins the race though.
Guys, I hope you enjoy the show.
Come on.
Take a closer look.
I hope you enjoy the show, he says. But look at this, how close this was. Literally less than a 10. Literally less than a 10. Hype Chan 0. Thank you for the follow as well. And if you enjoyed that, make sure you go and hit that follow button. You do not want to miss out whatsoever. Alonso puts his hand in the sky because he comes over the line first with a car that is not able to go and win, but he does it indeed. Holy moly. And Jack Doohan comes over the line in P6 right in front of Perez with a broken front wing. Wow, what a race. I think this was the best race I've ever done on F1 Manager. It was craziness all over the place. No moment of, oh my god, what's happening? Nothing is going on. This was the best race I've ever had on F1 Manager. And it's only gonna get better from here. Welcome to the family. What's good, you absolute legend? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bearded Vic comes in with the 5 gifted subs. Holy moly, man. Thank you so much, Vic, after coming in with the tier 1 yourself as well for the very first time. Wow, that was a good gift after we already got gifted by the game and by ourselves for getting that win. Thank you so much. That is super kind, man. Great entertainment, thanks. Thank you, dude, for being here. And Alonso is going to be very happy. Looks at the crowd and can put himself on the top step. He would never do this in real life. He would never do this. Never. What's good, you absolute legend? How you doing? Welcome. Shintai coming in with the tier 1 as well. Thank you so much. Welcome in as well. All right, it's time for champagne. Yo, what is that? Flipping piss beam. What's that, man? Where's the champagne? Flipping piss beam of champagne. What's going on here?
But there we have all three
Santiani F1. It was Simon SSSCW. Thank you for the follow as well. Yes, this is the best thing of the world. Oh man, you guys are too kind, man. I'm happy you enjoyed. Metal Gus, thank you for the follow too. All right, that's good enough. We're not done yet though, ladies and gents, because we're gonna manage our team. Jack Doohan got the fastest lap in the end, even though he got he got flipping crashed out in the last lap. Bro, it was chaos at the end, man. He had 9 points with an extra point there too for the fastest lap. Fernando Alonso though, quickest of anybody else in this race and finishes as the first driver as well. In the drivers, we gain a position on Sergio Perez with Alonso. Alonso P4. Jack Doohan P10. Esteban Ocon still ahead of oh my god. I need to burp, I'm sorry. There's redundant air in my lungs. Jack Doohan P10. But he's still behind of Esteban Ocon. And then in the constructors, we are in P3, closing in on Red Bull, but we're not close enough. So Ferrari very good at the start of the season, not good at the end. We're ahead of Mercedes though, and that is what we want. At the end of the season, if we can get P3, we can go for P2 or maybe even P1 at the end or in the next season, season 2. Let's continue though, and let's check it out. Fernando Alonso is gonna get some more points and another development point for Jack Doohan. Boom shakalaka. Let's spend it and let's go do some upgrades on the car, and then let's finish it off in style right here, right now. If you enjoyed on the TikTok, then make sure you come over to the Twitch right now, because I'm going to end it on the TikTok, but we're going to continue on the Twitch. So if you enjoyed yourself on the TikTok, come over to the Twitch. Just search THOMB, THOMB, easy clap, and then you can go and continue watching. But see you soon on the TikTok. Here we go. And now we're here with the real G's on the Twitch as we go and upgrade some stuff. Let's go for it. Where is Vesti from? He's from Denmark and he drives in Formula 2. And Vesti, actually, fun fact, he watches the stream as well every now and then. We actually put him as a reserve driver because he was in the chat and he was negotiating with us to be a reserve driver. We did a live negotiation with Vesti. Hello, thank you for the follow too, and we require a response right here. Gearbox poor condition, we have to change it. All right, let's go for it then. Gearbox, we're gonna change to the last one we have. Ooh, we might have a problem at the end of the season. But good enough. Car 2 as well. A little bit of a problem. No, car 1, I mean. Car 1. Yeah, new gearbox for car 1 as well. There we go. Boom. Installed on car 1. We have no more gearboxes remaining, so we might have to take a penalty at some point. But yeah, Vesti is from Denmark, and he's gonna drive in the young driver test in Abu Dhabi in the Formula 1 Mercedes car. So I wish him all the best. He's gonna have so much fun. Like, that's what he has worked for all his life. Honestly. Oh, regulation change. Financial regulation change. Cost cap goes down. What do we think, guys? We are Alpine. We have a decent amount of money. We are able to go to the cost cap. Do we go and vote for to have the cost cap go lower, or do we vote against? I'm thinking we vote against because Alpine has the money, right? What do we think? For or against? Put it up in the chat. Vote for or against? Everyone is cheering around the world right now. Against? For, against, for, against? There's no way Tom has driven an F1 car before, an actual talented driver. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, yes. But he is driving the 2022 car. I would never. I mean, never say never. But, right. Never say never, but probably not. Alright. 4. You guys say 4? Why? Do against? Against 4. I see more 4s though. To have the regulation go lower. Alright, you know what? Let's go for it. We vote 4. And as we're jamming to the background music, congratulations. We win, baby. We're gonna leave Alonso on the team. We're also gonna put in the performance targets, reach Q2, qualifying position, whatever the flip, because we can get it, right? And then we are going to go to the cars, because we can develop some cars right here. Current projects, no projects, and I think we can design some cars, some parts, because we should have enough hours to actually go and develop. Exotic Paul, thank you for the follow as well. All right, guys, it's up to you right now. What do we upgrade? I'm thinking... what do we do? Top speed and acceleration? No, side pods, right? What do you think about the side pods? We're still running the very first side pods we've ever used. Let me know in the chat. Did we run the side pods? Number 1. Number 2 if you think we should do something else. We have hours available still. Maybe we should put all the hours in, I'm not gonna lie. Because the side pods could use a bit of improvement here. Imagine. The next period, side pods don't matter, the underfloor is key. Really? Underfloor. We have a decent underfloor already though. Should we do it? Put everything in there? Get the best car we can ever get? Or do we do half? Let me know in the chat. Everything or half? Everything or half? If we do everything, we're gonna be first. In drag reduction, medium speed, high speed, and airflow sensitivity. If we do half, we're gonna probably be like a little bit worse, but still decent. All or half? If we do all, we can't do any more upgrades after like 56 days. Everything? Half? Everything? We can't do everything. Half to design something else? Alright, let's do half. So we do 3 or 2.6. And then we do 36. So we can do something else till later on as well. 36. There we go. Alright, we would still be first. Hey, yo, easy clap. Alright, let's go for it. We're gonna do balanced. That's all good. And yeah, let's continue. Here we go. How many engineers? Should we rush it? 6 engineers and we rush it, right? Or maybe 5 and then we do... Yeah, let's do 5 and then we do... On the next upgrade, we do 5 as well. Am I Tom's race engineer? You are! You are! You get to decide, ladies and gentlemen. Do we rush it or do we do normal? It's only a little bit more money. We have the cash. Let's rush it. Let's rush it. Let's go for it. And then that's it for now. We're going to do another upgrade later on. Maybe we can do it now. Can we? Oh, we can. Yo, let's do it straight away then. What else? What else do we upgrade? Underfloor? Maybe front wing? Or chassis? I think front wing maybe. That's gonna give us a pretty good upgrade here. Exotic Paul as well as UW8. I'm Oscar. Thank you for the follow too. What's up? I think front wing. Or rear wing. Now rear wing is looking probably the best thing we can do. Yeah, let's do rear wing. Alright, so we do the rest in here. Boom. Boom. And we're gonna be quick, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, let's go for it. We're gonna do 5 and we're gonna rush it as well. And we're gonna get that upgrade very, very soon. Big upgrades coming in for the car. That's gonna be very soon. The drivers, though, we're gonna be able to upgrade a little bit as well. Frederick Vesti, we're gonna upgrade the braking. Oh yeah, baby. We're gonna put it to 60. And with Jack Doohan, we're gonna go and upgrade his braking as well, so we can get quicker and quicker as well. He's 74 rated. Alonso doesn't really want to go after 4 or 3 more months. He kind of wants to leave the team. And in terms of facilities, we're looking okay, but I want to make sure. What did we upgrade? The staff facilities and then the race simulator. Oh, we have it completely already. Anything else we need to maybe refurbish? No. Let's see what we should do. Operations. Weekly income. Let's do the weather center so we can be more accurate with rainy races like this one. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, where do we finish up? We are P3 in the constructors. With the drivers, we are P4 and P10. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the race for today, the Dutch Grand Prix. The next race will be Monza di Mamma, so make sure you're there for the next race as well. But that was it for today.